Good evening. Say hi if you're here. Here we go. Hello, hello. So I will just wait for people to come in. All right. Good evening, Jensen. Sudah makan belum? So weird. Hi, Ida Monroe. Hi, Salty Channel. Salty Channel. Hi, Kun Glasgow 2008. And I need help. 8-year-old Maserati Levante. Good price, good condition, good to go. Well, let's see. What's the price, Gia? So 8-year-old Levante Maserati diesel. Good price, good condition, good to go. What's the price? What's the current price? Any indication? 8-year-old 2017. Oh, 170 plus K only. Why not? To be honest, why not? For this price. But of course, when you say good condition, make sure you get someone to check out the car, you know, if everything is fine. Why not? Moreover, 8 years old, I believe you can actually buy our extended warranty. If the dealer doesn't offer an extended warranty, you can actually buy our extended warranty. So, yeah, the Maserati diesel drives very well. It's a good looking car, rare. So, yeah, why not? Why not? Right? You save like what? You save. Did you save like 600,000? Yeah. Oh, Singapore. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Singapore market, but for you guys, even 10-year-old, 11, 12-year-old car can take loan, right? So the good thing about Singapore is like, unlike Malaysia, 10-year-old car, once the car is not eligible for loan, right, prices will collapse. But for Singapore, you guys can take loan even if it's, what, 15-year-old car and all that, right? 125,500 Sing dollar. So technically cheaper than Malaysia, right? Malaysia 180K, Singapore 120K. And usually this type of exotic cars, I think Singapore car conditions are not bad. Hey, go ahead. It's a damn good looking car. For 125,000. Right? What can you get? 125,000. Why not? Yeah. All right. Zach Tan. Okay. So Zach Tan asks, good evening, everyone. GR86 versus Supra 3-liter or a 718 Cayman for a rear-wheel drive sports car. Me personally, okay, let's put it in this equation. Are you someone who mod your cars? If you're someone who mod your cars, right, the Supra can go wild, can go really wild when it comes to modding. Not so much with the GR86 or the 718 Cayman. Dynamically speaking, I would say, in terms of my own personal opinion, having driven all three, Dynamically, I would put the Supra at last place. The GR86 is in every measure comparable, dynamically superior in a way. Is actually really, really nice. But at best, it's a sports car. There's no serious speed to it. The 718 Cayman can do proper speed, and mid-engine is mid-engine. At the end of the day, there's no arguments that can counter the weight balance and the chassis balance of a mid-engine car. Like Thomas told me once, my colleague Thomas told me once, he said this is from his father. The difference between a regular car and a sports car is the placement of the engine. So this one you can't argue against it. Mid-engine is still mid-engine, right? Dynamically speaking, you just can't fight a mid-engine with a front engine. Of course, the GR86 is very easy to drive, very, very easy to drive, very easy to slide, very easy to recover from a slide, but sliding is illegal, all right? But anyway, so if all three are within your budget, of course, if you are in pursuit of like, wow, the best driving, it will be the Cayman, and all three cars are popular now, extremely popular. They are everywhere. So you can't say that, oh, I'm getting something special. No, you want something special, it will be the Alpine, but the Alpine is damn expensive, right? So, yeah, Cayman for me is also the one with the largest combined boot space, I would say. Supra, not bad. Yeah. Easy to maintain, of course, is the GR86. Right? Okay. Okay, this is interesting. Nazril Omar asking, Suzuki Swift Sport or the upcoming Mazda 3 Liftback 1.5? Okay, before this, the Mazda 3 is damn expensive, right? But now, given that the pressure from the Chinese cars, as mentioned by Mazda boss, they've lowered the price dramatically. So now the Mazda 3 is 118,000? Okay, dynamically speaking, even though the Mazda 3 drives well, I would have to say it is not in the league of the Swift Sport. Okay, it is really not in the league of the Swift Sport in terms of handling, in terms of almost everything. The Swift Sport will run rings around the Mazda 3. Now, in terms of looking like a family car, obviously the Swift Sport don't look like a family car. But the funny thing is, in terms of rear leg room, it doesn't lose out to the Mazda 3. Mazda 3 would have a larger boot though than the Swift. The Swift, no matter how, it is still a small car. So if you're seeing a 5-year-old toddler, no problem. They can fit in any small car, right? But in terms of the joy of driving, if you're someone who really enjoys driving the Swift Sport, it definitely beats the Mazda 3. Power and handling and everything. In terms of how nice the car looks, obviously the Mazda 3 is prettier. Swift Sport is not bad. Interior build quality, no challenge. No Japanese can challenge Mazda, except Lexus. Mazda interior build is beautiful. And for me personally, I would of course hope the Mazda 3 can have Suzuki Swift Sport's handling and power. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Yeah. So if you like driving, go for the Swift Sport. But of course, to your wife, to your kid, it's like, that doesn't look like a family car. It's like a tiny, small car, but interior space, you don't lose out much to the Mazda 3. So more car for the money, I would say it's the Swift Sport. If you want to buy something beautiful that when you turn around and look at your car, oh my God, gorgeous, especially if you buy the red color, right? Yeah. All right. So I hope I help you clear your mind there. If there is an inkling towards, either this or this, I hope I help you in that. Okay. Chiang, you highlight for me. Then you just select. X5 X Drive 35i 73,000 km 2014 car 70,000. My experience with the N55 engine has been extremely pleasant. Not much of an issue. Try and nego the price because for this model, the average price should be pressed down by the hybrid models. So try and nego the price. I know it's not easy to find one, but you see, there's some that are going for 69,000. So they're trying to sell their cars. I know there's not a lot out there, but if you walk up to the owner, you've chosen the one you wanted, try and haggle, or dealers, try and haggle. Dealer, you can't haggle much these days. So, yeah, it's a damn good car to buy. Go ahead. No issues. The engine, the transmission, they're all pretty reliable. Okay, and for 70,000, come on, for an X5 3-liter turbo, 300 horsepower, what more can you ask for, right? 8-speed ZF, bulletproof. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
go
good
for
car.
it. Go for it. Hi, Tana.
Hey, God. You say hey, Bobby. Ooh.
Hello. You had your dinner?
No.
No. Why?
I don't know lah. Mondays normally I fight and come here and I serve you all, talk to you all, not food, only a drink, just to serve the ever so loyal members of Horizon. And
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, guys. All 100
Yeah.
of you joining us through various platforms from Facebook to YouTube. Thank you all for joining us on this Monday.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Alex. Hi, Alex. Hope to see you back here. Okay. For this one. Hi, Bobby. Lexus GS300. Do you still think it's a good buy? Yes. In fact, my brother just bought one. My younger brother just bought one. I suspect the one you mentioned is what year? Is it the... Yeah, 300 should be the one with the split headlights, right?
Bulat-bulat.
Yeah. This one. Yeah, go ahead, man. It's a lot of car for the money.
Wow.
Sorry, excuse me. It's a
your,
lot
your
of car
family
for the
quite
money.
a lot of Lexus,
Sorry?
Your family a lot of Lexus,
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
I'm the only guy who likes to waste money on car maintenance. Yeah, they're all smarter than I am. So the GS300, excellent build quality. Rear leg room is tight for the size of the car, right? Rear leg room is genuinely tight. Chiang, you have a picture of the... Yeah. It's freaking tight, I tell you. I sit inside, right? My knees are embedded into the back of the front seats. I'm 180 cm. So for some weird reason, this car that is supposed to challenge the... Let me think. This one is supposed to be challenging the E39 when it came out, then it's the E60. So okay, acceptable for the era.
E89 era.
Yeah. When it's developed, I think it should be benchmarked against that, and then the E60 arrive after this one.
This is a 208 should be E60
Yeah.
era.
Yeah, but Lexus interior, I tell you, this one, easily the interior will hold up even better than probably the G30, right? It can last 4 generations of BMWs. Lexus interiors. Okay. Yeah. It's just that you're paying 3-liter road tax for not a lot of power, right? But the engines will be reliable, transmission reliable, everything is reliable. Like nothing much will go wrong. Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. You want to answer for this one, Tana? Why that face?
I don't like this R3 because it's more of a bashed up R3. It's not a R3 that is developed on the track, meant for track, memang for homologation kind of things.
I
It was
see.
just to clear stock. So not my favorite R3
Mm.
lah, put this way. I mean, I prefer buy R3, my first R3. But it
Yeah,
costs twice more lah, twice as much. That's just like 40K, 60K, the R3.
yeah.
Buying this, I think you're better buying like a Swiss Sport, something manual, something more meant for the
Swiss spot,
job.
I think 10K more lah, bro.
Yeah, true. I mean, for the price, it's basically a manual Satria, but it is not a hardcore car. That's
Okay,
my
what if we look at it this way? Don't look at the R3 badge.
yeah.
Just on the basis of a Satria Neo manual 1.6 liter, how is it like?
It's okay lah, power. Okay lah. It's not the chassis wise, whatever, nothing to shout about. But for 17K, even cheaper, okay, I wouldn't mind buying as a cheap car to run around lah. But it's not a car that I would say go value and buying because of R3 or the tuning or whatever.
I have a problem with this generation Satria Neo is that people of my height, especially someone like me where I don't have long legs but I have a long torso,
Yep.
my head is touching the headliner. So if you're someone who is like 180 cm, you might want to throw away the car seats because they are rubbish. You're sitting very high in the car.
Let me put this way. If you want to
Yeah.
spend the kind of money for Satria Neo R3, for the
Mm.
same money, you can buy a Satria GTI, which you can still get sometimes 20K or below.
Bro, 17 and 30 is different.
No, 20.
Oh. Is there one? Is there one in the market?
There's one for
Satria
sale for
GTI?
20K. 20K.
Okay.
Someone came my shop that day. He bought one for 18,000. That car you do up, that car was worth 40K because
Yeah.
there is a practice
Yeah.
value there. I would buy the original Satria
Agreed.
GTI than buying this.
Yeah. Okay. Me too. I will pay a little bit. Oh, 15K also got.
There you go. Correct.
My
So yeah, you
God.
can buy.
Yeah.
Buy.
Donovan 12. Yeah. Like what Tana said, instead of paying 17, 18K for a Satria Neo R3, you might as well just buy the older Satria GTI
In
1.8.
this car, bro, every
Much
money you
better car.
spend making it original, you'll get
Yes.
the money back. The money's not lost.
Yeah. When you sell
Because
it, right?
this car done up 40K is still being sold for 40K.
Yeah. But be careful where you park your car. They get stolen.
You know what's
They
the funny
do
part?
get stolen.
I think back then it was a popular thing to get stolen. Like when I was studying, yes, it was a hot.
Oh, not
trend.
now.
But day by day, I think it's getting less and less hot lah.
Okay, it
Because
gets
like
safer now.
safer now. Like people like, okay, nice car, but I'm not gonna waste my money to go into the car
Okay,
and
okay.
you
All
know,
right. So
not
Donovan
all.
12, hope we help you. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can you answer Low Coin, my good friend, which I haven't seen in 20 odd years. Bro, let's just catch up, bro. Okay. Auto racing bar, they are fantastic in terms of what it does for a little bit of money. What it does is good, but I wouldn't do to my expensive car because in an accident collision, it'll impact how the chassis will lari because it makes it so stiff. Things will lari a lot. It's more difficult to get back. But you know what? That's why we got insurance, lah. You know, if it's a car that the accident can claim back from insurance, it's okay. But if it's a classic car, you want the car to be like accident and repair back, I wouldn't do
Yeah.
those cars. I will do a different way of chassis reinforcement, but they will make the driving dynamics better. Confirm now.
Okay, my thoughts on ultra racing is the good thing about them is that they are plug and play. So and they are not expensive,
Cheap. They're cheap.
right? Yeah. So you install, you drive, you like, you keep, you don't like, you sell, you just take it out. You know?
Exactly.
It's
But you know what the best part?
Yeah.
Sometimes like Nissan, do you believe Bobby? Nissan Tanjung sells
Yeah.
ultra racing bar at the SC.
Oh, nice.
So which means like certain brands you can buy like if I buy from my Almera, I bought from the LC. which means it's under warranty. So anything happen, it's their fault, not my fault.
Mm,
It's about the
mm.
asset. So on those cases, yes, it makes sense. But
I
there was
am
a
of
point,
the opinion whereby undercarriage chassis and all that, right? The stiffer they are, uh, actually it helps
it
because
helps.
I have personally experienced because when I reviewed the Proton S70, I
Yes.
said the handling is so like that,
Mm.
and then one of my viewers immediately after collecting his car, he went to Ultra Racing and installed everything.
Yeah.
Then he drove to me and let me drive his car. It completely transforms his car's handling.
Yeah.
So I would wager a bet that if it came from factory like that,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it
that's
does work.
expensive. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Mm.
it does work.
Yeah.
I won't go on classic cars, but any modern cars, go ahead. It's
Yeah.
good lah, no issue lah.
Mm. Mm.
Thomas asked Autofoam. Autofoam does it a bit different. Autofoam is attacking the chassis itself. I mean the inner chassis itself.
Yeah.
It is like, imagine if your car chassis behave this way, you make it the same way but a bit tighter. This
Yeah.
on racing bar makes it like a whole different car altogether. The car won't be like like original car. It'll be different, tighter.
I love Autofoam.
Same here. I love Autofoam.
I love it. I love it. My cars are all foamed and just makes the car, quieter, stiffer,
Yeah,
tauter. You know that word taut,
yeah,
TAUT. Yeah,
mm,
just tightens up the whole car. It just feels so much nicer. And
mm,
now more and more car makers, when they need to improve their newer generation cars, right? We
mm,
also notice they begin to foam their cars more.
yeah,
So when I met Desmond Kia Auto, he told me like the W205 C class, a lot of places to foam in need
yeah,
of foaming. Then when I brought my BMW there, it's a convertible, so it helps a lot when it's a convertible.
yeah.
He also foamed my car, transformed the ride. The funny thing is when I brought him my RS6, right, he was like, "Bro, everything foam already. There's no, there's nothing for me to foam." So the manufacturer already did it.
Correct.
So yeah, it's good shit. It's good shit. Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
It's
Mm.
like it's stiffer, but there is play where it's required to. So I don't know how to
Yeah.
describe it, but the chassis feel is still there with
Mm.
Autofoam. Unlike auto racing bar, just make it stiff. Make it stiff. It's firm. I prefer Autofoam lah, honestly lah. If it's my car and I want to keep,
Mm.
it's what.
Mm. Yeah.
Especially
Right.
if you got like let's say an Alpha, whatever, I'll say go for Autofoam versus straight off going for ultra racing bar and lower the car and put thin tires. God Bobby, Alpha, they lower the car. I don't understand.
Oh, Alpha. Oh yeah, a lot of them lah. They go and add the body kit and all that. Ayo.
No, why lah? Alpha lah, going to be comfortable ma.
Yeah. Oh well.
CRZ is nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Bye.
We can't answer about Skoda Kodiaq VR6. I haven't driven one, never seen one.
Yeah. Sorry, Singaporeans. We don't have the car over here, but judging from Skoda's track records, they are always known as the more reliable Volkswagens.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
218
by all means.
brown means.
By all means. By all means. It's a good car. It's a good car.
There's a question about, will you autofoam your daily? My E90 had the autofoam on it. It was brilliant. So I would definitely 100% foam my daily cars. SUV all the better because you need more stiffness. Yeah, do it.
Especially Japanese SUV. It
Yeah.
will make it more comfy. 100%.
100%.
If you are already very familiar with your car, that means you've driven your car like 1 year or 2 year, right? You are so used to it already, right? Then foaming it, you can tell a difference. Don't buy a car today and then next week go and foam it. Then you can't really tell the difference.
I share a small story, a short one. My Myvi, white Myvi lah. It's a 206 Myvi, first gen. We autofoam the car in 2008 or whatever. We autofoam the car back then. Everyone who driven my Myvi, they say like, why your car is so different? So tight.
Right?
People with newer Myvis get into my wife Myvi, they're like, how come my Myvi is like shit? Your Myvi is so good. Newer Myvis, and they
Yeah.
couldn't understand why. And I said it's Autofoam. They're like, what is Autofoam? They couldn't get it. But yeah,
Yeah.
cheaper the car is, the more Japanese the car is, you want to see a tremendous improvement.
The one that convinced me is Con's Waja. So there's this time he was driving his Waja, he came and picked me up. So I hop into his car, close the door. Then moment he start rolling, I'm like, bro, I've driven the Waja. I don't remember it being this refined. Then he said, oh, I autofoam my car 10 years ago. So yeah, it's definitely it helps. It helps.
Yeah.
Go and foam your
And
car.
I'm an example, the car I had for a long
Yeah,
time. The car was fantastic.
yeah. All right.
Mm, come. This one says depend on chassis. Yeah, truck, of course lah. Truck is already leather frame, so it doesn't make a difference. So anyway, um, truck, bro, truck. Come, questions. Camry HEV or non-HEV? I'll go for non-hybrid.
Hmm.
Um, oh, how about this? Have you answered the question, Bobby, from Kamal about Z4?
No.
Okay. He's looking at getting a weekend car, of
Hmm.
course, at the MX-5 and the GR86. But the Z4 is also tempting just from the looks and fit. What do you think about this compact? So let's just do a fact to fact. So you've got and other 250K and above. So the GR86 is a four-seater.
Hmm.
X5 is 2.
Yeah.
Z4 is also 2. If it's that's a consideration. The GR is lower to the ground,
Yeah.
weight
So
wise, or
okay.
Hmm.
Okay. First off, Kamal, your budget is 250,000.
Hmm.
There is only one car here that two cars I will pay 250,000 for, which is the Z4 and the Lexus IS300. MX-5, the exact same car can be had for like what 130, 140,000. No point paying 250,000 for a newer one. Seriously, because that's where the market is now, 130, 140 grand. And these are very simple, very reliable cars. There's no difference buying a 2004 versus a 2001, you know? Oh yeah, a Cayman is there as well. Yeah, 250,000, you can get a Cayman. Now, from your question, I reckon it's not important that you need four-seater. And it is also not immediately obvious that you are a hardcore driver, that you want something that is in pursuit of the ultimate handling, which would be the Cayman or either the GR86. So you want something flashy, you want something sporty, I reckon, something luxurious, probably for your 250,000. I would reckon you go for the Z4. Based on your question, that's my understanding of you, lah, right? Because if your question is, should I get a Cayman or a Lotus something, then I know what car you're looking for, ma. So it's just that you have a 250,000 budget and you want something nice, something flashy, something comfortable, something sporty to drive around, then I would suggest the Z4. Yeah. All right.
Yep. I think for the price, get buy the best value for the money. My heart is for the convertible. I
Hmm.
wish you had the Boxster instead. Then my choice is
Yeah.
easier. You know,
250 cannot get, right? Boxster to be 280, like that, right? 280.
I think the,
If you
Akmal's one
really
was
go around and find you can get,
I Akmal's one was there, right? The 718.
but not at this price, law.
250, right? 270, he won.
Don't know. If you can get a Boxster, of course, get a Boxster lah. Over the Z4. We will get a Boxster over a Z4. 100%.
100%.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah.
Right. If you can get a Boxster, not a Cayman.
Yeah.
Cayman is nice, but it's a sports car. I mean, when you don't drive fast, what do you do with it?
Hmm.
Right. Yeah.
The cheapest
Oh, you can
2000
stretch a bit for the Boxster, then you go for Boxster, lah, Kamal. If you can stretch a bit for Boxster, you go for the Boxster.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going Boxster.
Or if the
Cheapest I see is
Boxster is with,
280. I think you
yeah,
can negotiate 250 if possible. Lah.
yes, if Boxster is within your reach, then you go for the Boxster. 100% the resale value will be much stronger than the Z4, right?
Yeah, I
But
mean,
Z4 is beautiful also, lah.
Z4 will depreciate much more than the Boxster.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or if you can stretch for the Boxster, you go for the Boxster. All right. Yeah, that's the
Okay,
best price.
okay. Yeah, 270 is for the, that's the, yeah, 270. Okay, like, I think you can negotiate, like, I can find, I'm sure you
Yeah,
can
lor.
something.
Yeah, lor. Just ask them. Oh, my budget is 250.
Isaac
Guys,
has a question. Yeah, sorry.
just to add, currently it's a buyer's market. It's not a seller's market.
Yeah.
All right. So if your budget is 250 max, the dealer lists the car 270, 280. I tell you, you walk up to him, you offer 250. All right. You offer it to 10 dealers. One of them will take one. Confirm. Because the whole market is really, really soft now. Okay. Go for it. Okay. You okay, Tana? You disappeared.
I'm okay. My camera making issue again. Every time I tell you. I tell you, huh?
Every
Okay,
week you have different issues.
Okay, without a fail every weekend. Every week.
Uh,
How's the build quality on the GR86 compared to an A45 or a GTI? What are the gripes you have with the interior of the GR86?
how is the build quality on the GR86? I don't think the GR86 interior build it loses out to an A45.
I think it's better than A45. But what's the
Yeah,
funny thing, Bobby? Today my turbo guy came. They do all the
yeah,
turbo radios, you know.
yeah.
And they said, I said, what's the market now? What's happening? He said, bro, every now and then we got a trend. Suddenly all
A45.
F30, all F30 fail. Now the trend is A45. He said more
Mm,
than half our income now is rebuilding A45 turbos.
yeah.
Why?
I mean,
People are
I mean,
thinking
there's
it.
no
Yeah,
why, bro.
overboost.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, the at the get go, right? The A45 is a factory modded car in a
Yes,
way, lah. Huh? It's
it is fine.
already squeezed to the max from the factory. And for those cars that are out of warranty, people want to mod it, from 380 horsepower, push it to 450. So obviously you're going to reduce the lifespan. And honestly speaking, given long enough time, every turbo is a wear and tear.
Yeah.
If you understand that, if your time frame is long enough, even even stuffs like pistons, So, uh,
Yeah, it is.
so
It is.
so
Yeah, it is a
so
highly
Isaac,
structured.
I don't understand Isaac's question. Is it about buying or what? You know, we
I think
have
was
no
buying
gripes
car.
with the yeah, we have no gripes with the interior of the GR86. If you're asking us about these three cars between GR86, A45, used one, of course, because I think in terms of price parity, a GR86 now should be around 170, 160K. So you're comparing to a used A45 and then a Volkswagen GTI. The fastest car here is of course the A45. Slowest is of course the GR86, but I would buy the GR86 over the A45 lah, to be honest. But if you are someone who has never experienced this level of power, like 300, 400 horsepower, you want to experience it, then by all means you can go get an A45 and then get bored with the power in 1 year, right? Whereas I don't think I will get bored with the way the GR86 handles in 1 year. There's so much to explore from that car. All right. So yeah, Tana become an AI now. Okay. Can we move on to the next question? Tana, are you still there? Oh, disappeared already. Okay. AI disconnected. Okay, let me pick this one. Kevin Yap asking, what's your view on the Mazda MX-5 and D2? Manual or soft top? Oh, manual and soft top. I'm 45, married, and looking at this now, how's the maintenance like? Maintenance is negligible. It's an MX-5, nothing to maintain. Should I wait for ND3 recon later? I don't think you need to. To be honest, ND2, let's assume is 2 liter. You get 180 horsepower. But manual and soft top for ND2 is very hard to get. Very, very difficult to get. Manual and soft top, I would say 99% in the market are 1.5s. In fact, couldn't find a 2 liter. So if you're okay with the 1.5, which is perfectly fine, then go ahead, man. 45-year-old, it's time. It's time to reward yourself. And it's a fantastic car, especially the ND2 with the telescopic steering, you know, updated stuff. I know they say, oh, the ND3, this better, that better, but nah, no point. Asal, you're buying a ND2 at around 130, 140 grand. Fantastic car for the value. Yeah. Provided you go for 2 liter hard top, lor. But of course, I personally prefer the soft top. All right. So if you can find a soft top 2 liter, go ahead. Immediately buy it, man. It's like unobtainable. Yeah. Okay. Come. Next question. Thomas asking, thoughts about a second-hand M340i. Worry is that it will be whack. Of course it will be whack. Yeah. Otherwise, the owner would not opt for this car compared to G30. Very, very good logic thinking. Internal engine can't be checked in detail still. Haha. Okay, guys. Thomas, first of all, you can do a inspection on the car, and you're very correct. Internal engine can't be checked. However, you know, we always do things that help used car buyers, right? Back in 2018, we greatly publicized PPI, that means pre-purchase inspection. And then we have 88 inspection centers, 114 service centers if you buy our extended warranty. But I'm assuming you are buying one that is still under warranty, okay? Because this car is relatively new, so don't have to look at our warranty. I believe if you buy from official BMW channels, you will still have the official warranty, or if not, BMW approved pre-owned. Wait, approved pre-owned is a Porsche word. Oh, Tana, a lot of white noise from your mic. So BMW will be premium selection. They have warranty extension services, if I'm not wrong. We actually is Chiang, can you show that yeah, the white noise is still there, Tana? Okay, lesser now, a bit lesser now. Chiang, can you show that slip that we are helping to promote to let people check the health of the engine? The Moto Synergy thing. What should they type on Shopee? Can you show Shopee and then you find that thing? Tell them to get it. So Thomas, you can actually go to Shopee and search. What keyword is that? I know the company is called Moto Synergy, but yeah, this one is called, what do you call it? Moto Checkup. Yes, you go to Shopee, you buy this Moto Checkup for engine checking, engine oil checking, and then you take a drop of the engine oil and drip it onto the sheet, and then follow the instructions to contact, and then the company will collect back the strip and then put it into the machine. The data will be sent to Germany. Germany will come back to a report, and they will send the report to you in PDF format. So what they can do is that with that drop of engine oil, they can analyze if the engine oil inside got any kind of particle that suggests water ingestion or metal particles or some form of dirty stuff in there, you know, chemical stuff, chemistry stuff that I have no idea lah. I don't know how it works. It's a German company. Okay, so this is a way of checking the internal engine's health. Okay, so go and get this from Shopee. It's not cheap. Per check is about 100 ringgit, something like that. But hey, if you're very serious with that car and you really want to check or pre-LCI model, okay. Yeah, what it tells you is the health. But if you really if you are really, really anal and you want to open up the engine, then can't help you lah, huh?
Okay.
But
So,
generally speaking, M340i
mm,
should be all right. Okay, Tana, you have something else to add?
so he talked about piston ring health, gearbox, etc.
Yeah.
If the used car is okay with it, what you can do is can go to any workshop and
Mm,
inquire for PPI plus, I call it lah. Okay, so what the things we can do is you can request for the workshop to do an endoscope through your
mm,
spark plug, and you can see the
mm.
condition of your piston heads. So some cars that come to me, the used cars are fine to do a check. So you can
Yeah,
see condition of top of your piston. If one of the
yeah.
piston is clean, then you know your basically water got in and stuff. You
Mm,
can see the condition of the spark plugs to see is it dirty or how is it even or not.
yeah,
Piston ring health, you can do a compression test or a
yeah,
leak down test. Compression test is the compression, leak down is a vacuum test. Those
yeah.
things will check whether your not only your piston but also your valves is there a leak or not.
Mm,
Gearbox, you can take a sample. So these things you can do, provided the used car or the owner is happy with you to do that PPI plus plus.
mm.
Can, but even
So,
then, yeah, it's
so
nice lah, yeah.
yeah, you can go to our Facebook,
Hmm.
facebook.com/Horizon, AURIZN, Horizon. You see the logo on top, all right?
Hmm.
That's our Facebook page. You drop a PM, and then we'll link you up to Tana. You can bring
Yeah.
your car or bring
Yeah.
that car to Tana's workshop to
Hmm.
get it checked by
Yeah. Or
Tana.
you,
All
yeah, or
right,
you
we
want to
can
go
help you
any
do a
workshop,
proper check.
but you can must be clear with what you want, lah, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Tana actually has a workshop plus performance. Okay, guys. So if you're buying a used car, you want to get it checked, you can actually go to Tana and help you do the PPI. Ask your dealer to send your car over there to Tana. He can
Hmm.
help you do a thorough check on your car's health. Okay.
Yep. Apa lagi?
Um, apa lagi?
Apa lagi? I'm on the latest. Is the GR86 has road noise loud? I got a feeling it's the tire. The tire we got was not the highest spec tire, but also I could feel a lot of the ambient noise. I think it's part of the design to have the feel
Yes,
sound, you know.
yes. Guys, sports cars, you
Sports car.
want to hear your road noise, you want to hear your tires, you want to hear all that, you want to listen to all that. Okay. It helps your driving, it helps you to gauge, helps you to judge. It gives you a lot more road information than a car that is completely insulated. So I personally understand and experience this that
Hmm.
I I realize engineers actually engineered this in.
Yeah.
So I was in Mazda's test track in 2016, I believe. I was there to experience their prototype cars for the GVC, the Mazda GVC. So those prototype cars, they have a button to turn on and off the GVC.
Hmm.
And that time, the MX-5 ND just came out, and Mazda CX-5 hasn't came out, but no, it already came out, just came out as well. So I had a question to the Mazda engineer. I asked him, why is it that in the previous CX-5 and the previous Mazda 6, road noise is so loud? Everybody complained about road noise in those cars. But in the facelift model, the Mazda 6 and the CX-5, CX-5 new model, uh, was it facelift? Why is it so much quieter? That means it's not the limit. It's not you guys not knowing how to do it, but you guys can do it, but choose not to. What is it? And that Japanese engineer told me it was intentional. He said, if you can hear your tires better, you can drive better. And he demonstrated this to me later on by letting me drive the pre-facelift CX-5 2.5 on the track to chase a 1.5 MX-5. Okay, so and then after that, I drive the facelifted first. I drive the facelifted CX-5 first, which is quieter, or was it the new model? I cannot recall it's facelift or new model, but basically it's a lot quieter. Both CX5s are 2.5s, and my task is to chase the 1.5. I tell you not, I kid you not, I can chase the MX5 better in the previous CX5 solely because I can hear my tire better, I can judge better, and I can drive faster. Yeah. So that was a surprising thing. I don't know why Malaysians have this obsession with road noise. Like everybody wants our cars to be Rolls Royces. No,
Depend what car lah. If you're
yeah,
buying B segment car, maybe, but not for this category of cars.
I suspect, because a lot of wannabe car reviewers, right? A lot of reviewers have a certain thing that they point out. It's like a formula. Oh, I must point out this to appear I'm reviewing a car, right? So they will always mention about road noise. It has become even a junior, like, I can hear some, So people who consume local car reviews, right, always learn that road noise is something that they should emphasize. So every consumer, like every consumer, every car they drive, oh, wow, can hear the road, can hear the road. Everyone trying to repeat what they watch. I suspect is that.
Do you know why I don't like the Cayman?
Yeah.
Because I can't hear the engine. The Boxster, you hear more of the exhaust, you hear more of the engine, you hear more of the road noise. That's and it's a bit more edgy.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer the Boxster. Comfortable is one thing, but the other aspect is it's more lively to drive the Boxster, and the
Yeah.
Cayman is so accomplished, so quiet, so refined.
So, Thomas, something to tell you. When you go to KL Autofoam, right, if Desmond is there, right, you can actually tell him what kind of noise you prefer to still have. He is a driver. He will not die sell you the most expensive package
Yep.
just to soundproof your entire car. He is not that type of businessman. He will tell you your car, you want to enjoy driving, you need to leave a bit of sound from here, from there, coming in. He knows how to, he's an expert in this. All right. A lot of people also go to him for modifying sound system. His ear is fantastic. He is someone who knows how to balance this when it comes to still letting in some road noise, to help your driving while cutting off what, he knows how to do that. So you just let him know. You just speak to him. Yeah. Awesome guy. Eugene Chiam. Wonder how they review the 4C based on road noise. They will complain, no power steering. Wow, this car is shit. So expensive, no power steering.
Okay, so this guy asked, could you convert an E90 with an N20 engine? I mean, with the right money, you can do anything. I don't think it's an issue. But said that, I probably would not do it because the N55, it's a better swap into the E90. It's more native. It's meant for the car, and it's more power, smoother. So I would go for the N55 DCT conversion, or buy a car that's already there, then converting it.
In terms of the engine, when you buy one N20 versus N55, is N55 a lot more expensive? Because most of the cost is with the labor, right?
N55 half cut, it's about 20K, 20 plus.
N20?
N20 half cut, probably about around there, a bit lower, sub 20, no?
Around there also, right?
Around there
So,
also.
so you are spending the same labor anyway, right?
You see, half cut 23K, all right, that about 20 odd K. Half cut MT5, exactly.
Yeah.
20K plus.
So, are you saying that since he's paying that kind of labor to do the engine swap, might as well swap a bigger engine, right?
No, to me, it's this. whatever. See, all of us are excited to modify cars. See, this is costlier. Okay, all of us are excited to convert cars. Okay, reality is, what you do, people may not like. Number one, and we are not millionaires. Modify the car such a way that that car has appeal not only you but to other enthusiasts, and you can do something with it. Like,
Tana,
yeah, V8,
Tana,
V10.
Tana, can you put this engine in my 6 Series?
Oh, definitely can. Easy one. Your car, no issue one.
Every BMW mechanic say cannot.
Why?
All say cannot. E to F.
You just have to, do. I mean, your gearbox must change, like, basically, because the gearbox mapping is the one that's a cover issue. You know, the gearbox is won't match with this unless you go
Okay.
manual. You know.
Manual have to find the manual gearbox that can fit this one, right?
Yes and no lah. You can always design your own bell housing and then put any manual gearbox and swap it in. Not an issue. There's a guy in Sramban, an old uncle. He's check up. He take all the Toyota gearboxes and all that. He put to this one or vice versa. Because all the drifting guys, they go for the cheapest
But the
option.
speedo have to change, right? The speedo have to change to the E60 one, right?
Not really. Speedo you can map. Not an
Then
issue.
the iDrive, everything,
Can be done. No, it can be done. It's whether is it
but become a Frankenstein car lah.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a plug and play, but
Okay.
but it's going to be a point that you're going to have aftermarket Android system for your player. You're going to have all that will come in play. Like,
Provided you can find the manual gearbox from US.
yeah,
US is the only market that sells the manual at that time.
I probably will go for something like I'm sure you can do an 8 HP gearbox on this one, because 8 HP gearbox is actually a lot of open source things to modify actually.
Wow.
It's very open market. It's one of the gearboxes. People go crazy. 8 HP gearbox matching with a lot of engines.
Wow. If my 6 Series makes this sound,
Look at this M10 with an E92 manual gearbox.
oh,
That means the fella actually mapped this thing together, and now
yeah.
that definitely can do lah. Manual, if it's a manual gearbox, easy, no issue with mapping and all that stuff. It's just you play your own gearing.
But don't you have to tune the ECU of the engine to match the ratio of the gearbox? Don't you?
No, what the engine will behave to your acceleration,
Okay.
your gearing. So there is nothing like no, there's not really an issue. Like, if anything, you might want to talk about to Mike to limit the power, the map, how it goes. Scared the car will skip whatever at what.
Yeah.
That's all.
Wow, if my 6 Series makes this sound, wow, then I will never ever sell that car. Never ever. No lah. And actually now I won't sell also lah. It's damn easy to maintain now lah. You want to turn it into a Frankenstein.
I actually like your engine lah. I like your engine as is lah.
Yeah, but sometimes with the roof down, you kind of hope it makes a nicer sound.
My thing with this car, Bobby, is your car. I mean, I drove Coben's car for a while. I have a feeling no matter what engine you put into your car is still a boat. So no matter what you do, it's a car that's meant to flow. It's a flowing car.
Yeah.
Flowing car. So I wouldn't go crazy horsepower. I want turbo, I want power to drop, I want to flow. I might, if your car was me, I might change out the suspension, go for some aftermarket, tune up a bit, suspension, rear a bit higher. That I might do, but the car is heavy. I would not put a bigger engine onto the car.
It's my lightest car.
No, it's a second lightest car.
After the Porsche, right?
No.
It's lighter than.
I know he
Porsche
don't count the Fiat as his own car already. One.
Third lightest car, Fiat.
Oh, I have the okay. I mean, Yeah. My Porsche is a light. Okay. True. I have my crown. The crown is obviously lighter.
I'm amazed how light a Porsche is, maybe. Every time I look at the
Yeah.
Porsche, like, oh, this car's heavy. Wow, must be. I look at the metal, wow, so heavy. Like even
Mm,
a Boxster, like I see a wow, heavy. Then I look at the
mm.
shit. Oh shit, the car is light actually. You know. In fact, Bobby,
Yeah.
you should
Mm.
visit Mike. I wasn't happy with the suspension in Corbin's car because I know it's a Grand Tourer, it's nice, it's floaty. I love the feel of it, but the engine power is so much there. You can push harder. Yeah, lor. Suspension lah.
Mm,
I
mm.
will do it lah, suspension. Go see Mike.
No lah, I'm very happy with how the car drives.
Then okay lah. Then leave it lah.
Yeah.
Come, question. Hi, Tana. Thomas, I agree. What happens? Oh, is the 428i Euro spec? And the 3 car have any issues? Euro spec. What is Euro spec?
UK spec, you mean?
I
No lah, it's only the timing chain guide is a preventive maintenance. I don't think the N20 has any other issues.
I mean, charge pipe, timing chain, all that is there. But from my personal experience, all the 4 Series engine sounds way more smoother, way more quieter, more refined than the other cars. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
even than the 5 series, Tana.
Pardon?
Even than the 5 series.
No, the 4 Series.
No, 4 series versus 5 series.
5 Series, I find that even 5 Series is quiet, but the 4 is quieter. Yeah, I can recall. I don't know why the 4 Series, it seems to be like one of those they throw money at the car to sell the car kind of thing. I feel the 4 Series is worth more than what they sold the car for.
They didn't throw money in the cabin, I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, but it just feels different, like 4 Series.
Okay, but to help Alex Leong, generally speaking, let's say 100,000 km BMW 428i 2013 car. So if you're buying the car, 100k km preventive maintenance wise, of course you change regardless of what the dealer tells you. You buy the car, you change the engine oil, change your brake fluid, change your what other fluids, your shaft, your aircon compressor fluid. What else to change, Tana? Timing chain guide. What else?
Your rear diff fluid, your gearbox,
Rear
your
differential fluid.
your brake oil,
Mm,
your AC compressor oil,
yes.
obviously your coolant.
Yeah. Get it all changed.
Um,
Every used car I buy, I do a transfusion basically. Whatever fluid is in the car, I get it changed. I don't care what the dealer tells me, what service record tells me, or previously this guy did it 3 months ago, last month we did this, whatever nonsense. I change everything, all the fluids, one shot. And all the consumables, I also change it one shot. The aircon filter lah, your whatever. Why? Because at the back of our head, right, you will have a mind map of what you have done on the car.
Yeah.
And then when things pop up, oh, this one pop up because I haven't did it.
Yeah.
Get it one shot, change all this, done.
Yeah, I don't want to blame any used car, but maybe out of 10, maybe there's 2 or 3 unscrupulous used cars. There's one car came to me, and we changed the oil some because it was leaking. No?
Yeah.
So took out the oil. But the car is just service. So my owner said, can we catch the oil and use back or not? So okay. So we catch the oil. No, oil was black. So I didn't realize that service stickers are almost free. You can buy service stickers and write yourself and stick
Exactly. So whether it's direct owner of what, it's not that I'm not saying whether you can trust that guy or not. I'm saying you buy it, one shot you do all this, right? You feel better because at the back of your head, you have a rough idea on what is new, what is not new. Of course, if your budget is unlimited, then you throw new parts at it. Coil pack all change, spark plug all change, one shot change everything, O2 sensor all change. That one no need
Easy
lah.
answer.
That one warning will come up for you. The good thing about European cars is, which I really appreciate one, is the sensors. Every small thing they detect, they let you know. They detect, they let you know. You know. So you see, I mean, Japanese car, why they are trouble free? They don't tell you. They don't tell you until you break down. That's the thing. You know, Japanese car, walao, and sometimes you drive, it cannot be this kind of like sometimes you start your car and then you shift into gear and then the car like don't know what doing and then suddenly kong, you know, this kind of thing, right? In a Japanese car, everything's fine, bro. Everything's fine. In a German car, dee, detected some weird shifting pattern. A warning will come up, ask you to go workshop, get it checked and all that. So I appreciate German cars doing that.
Yeah.
And Japanese car, where Japanese car got coolant reservoir, man? Nana?
Huh?
Japanese car got coolant reservoir or not now?
It's called expansion tank lah.
I mean,
No
I have personal
I mean,
experience with
the
this.
older ones we had coolant directly into the radiator, right?
Got
There's
lah,
no-
all
I mean, cars that run a closed system, cooling system,
Yeah.
they have an expansion tank, which is pressurized. Older
Okay.
cars, Japanese cars, some of them just have a top-up place lah,
yeah.
because they're not
Yeah.
pressurized.
I mean, I can testify with this from experience, right? I had
Mm.
2 protons. Both of them were like, by the time I realized something was wrong, our temperature gauge was shooting up already.
Exactly.
Right.
Whereas
Where-
German cars will warn you when your
Yeah.
reservoir tank is below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the
and-
reservoir. That's the extra.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
So very grateful. Like there was one time I was driving my daughter to school,
Mm.
and then just as about I reached the school, I was like, check coolant level. Yeah, sing.
Yeah.
So I just, but you know, still okay, like temperature still normal. So I just park the car, walk my
Mm.
daughter to school, come back down, open the engine bay. It's like wow, engine kena volcano massage.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, the coolant was all there, but the temperature of the engine was still normal. So I was like, okay. I just like, okay, I left my car there. I walked home. I called my mechanic, and it was a simple thing, just that the bleeder screw was cracked.
Yeah.
So change the bleeder screw, top up coolant, car was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
So it
give
was
you
a small
another
plastic
scenario.
part.
If O2 sensors fail and the car doesn't give you a warning, you have more fuel going in there because injectors are
Mm.
you burn your engine before anything happens. But German cars will say no, something is wrong, limp mode, retard the car,
Mm.
This like this, yeah. It's like Mike said, all cars got expansion tank, it's just that there's no
Oh,
sensor.
there's no coolant level sensor. Okay. Hey, Mike is here.
Hey, Mike.
Some are called expansion tank, one is a reservoir tank.
Okay.
And it's whether it's pressurized or it's a non-pressurized system.
All right. Okay. Bob Tay.
Wow.
Yeah. So Bob says that he's in real estate sales team, currently driving a Bezza. He has a budget of 150 to 200,000. Should I go for GR86, GR Supra, a G20, or a better option car for me? Okay. Is this your second car or you are replacing your Bezza? Of course, all of us love sports cars, GR86 or GR Supra and all that. But if you are replacing your Bezza, then probably you might want to go for the G20, the 3 Series, because no matter how you may one day have to fetch your client to look at properties, right? Provided your clients are all locals, they can drive themselves there. But what if you met a client who is from China, right? Or from other country, you may need to pick them up from the airport or whatnot. Then, of course, the best car to be a real estate sales team would be a Alphard or Velfire lah, right? So you can really ferry your customers. But if you are keeping your Bezza, if you are still listening to this, hope you can answer us. If you are keeping your Bezza as your run-around car and you just want a sports car to enjoy, then probably you can consider, the GR86 or the Supra. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's my answer for you. If you're replacing your Bezza, you better go with the 3 Series, the G20 3 Series.
Yeah.
It helps your work and it drives really well.
You know,
Yeah.
the day
And
Thomas was
congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats from a Beza to potentially a Supra or a G20.
Well done, well done.
Yeah,
The other day,
well
Thomas
done.
was telling me about one of his friends, right? Also real estate. For the
Mm.
same budget, he went for a G12 730 and a driver.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think every property guy, if you got the budget, and if let's say you want to pay 5K per month or 4,000 plus for your car, I think it's worth thinking about paying 2.5 for a driver and 2K for your car, because you can get so much done actually. Yeah.
He said he'll keep his Beza because already finished his installment. Chiang, how much is a 7-year-old Beza now in the market? I suspect they have good resale value.
Really, yeah.
I suspect because
I wish they can burn all the Bezas down. Personally, I
yeah,
hate
me
that.
too, me too. Yeah, I hate that car as well.
They
So
should illegalize
since you finish your installment and the value is still about 20,000, can you sell your Beza and change it to a Suzuki Swift or something?
safer.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
It's in my books an absolute shit car. I know it's spacious, I know it's reliable, I know it's fuel efficient, I know all the merits of this car, but it is one of those cars where the car maker don't care about your safety in terms of handling, right? This car can lose control just like that.
I
Yeah,
love my Almera way better than this Beza. My old
I mean,
Almera back then. Yeah.
both are shit lah.
Yeah, but my Almera was better lah, this way.
Yeah, both are considered shit, but Almera is more comfy than a Beza.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I stick to Grab Premium now is solely because of the proliferation of Beza in Grab car. It's I don't know, three or four times I kena a Beza and I want to puke sitting behind.
Yeah.
And then that made me go into like, if I saw a Beza, I would prefer to sit in the front. And then the driver will be like, huh? Then he shift his seat back. Usually they push the passenger seat to the front, let us have more leg room, right? So after that, I just stick to Grab Premium and pay usually 10 ringgit more.
Any
And
more?
so just to avoid Beza. Yeah. About 10 ringgit more lah, for
I
most
pay
trips.
I pay like 8-9 ringgit more when I do
Yeah.
even just plus.
Uh,
Plus,
I,
you know that one.
around there, okay, I can't really.
Yeah.
Maybe one is about 12 ringgit, the other one is like 24 ringgit or something like that lah, when it's premium. So I
do
just
plus
because I want to.
I do
Yeah.
plus without.
I'm totally fine with Saga.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with Myvi.
Yeah, plus
You know?
same here.
I'm fine with Myvi. I'm fine with Saga, but I'm even okay with Axia. But just Beza. Beza is extremely uncomfortable sitting behind.
We can't
wanna-
choose the cars, unfortunately.
In premium, you can push the button down and then you flick the toggle to Velfire.
Oh,
Then the money goes up some more. But it depends on, sometimes it allows you to select only Velfire when it's not an airport trip. When it's an airport trip, it's default Velfire Alpha. Oh yeah, the saddest thing is when you take Grab Premium and then you kena Starex. Exactly. That car don't deserve to be in Grab Premium way. The Hyundai Starex. Horrible car. Horrible. Don't even have a 3-point seat belt. Do you know that, Con? It's a lap belt. The Starex. You don't get 3-point seat belts. Anyway, come.
first world
Any other
problems.
questions? Yeah, first world problems. Okay. This one I would like to answer. Ian N asking, what do you guys think of the Lexus CT200h? Is it worth getting? Yes, it's very cheap now, the Lexus CT200h. It has a Lexus badge. It's a good-looking car. It's not expensive, like 20-something thousand. You know, but you see, the guy sell his Beza, he can get a CT200. Okay. So the problem with this car is just that it is extremely tight inside. If you don't mind the rear leg room, then go ahead. But if it is your one and only car, most people will grow out of the car very quickly, because after owning the car for a while, you will find that it's actually not that practical. Yeah, your friend came back from airport, you can't even pick them up. You know, you don't have enough room for their luggage, and then it's tight in the back seats. So it's that kind of car where it's more like a personal luxury. Treat it like a personal luxury. You just drive it yourself. You can squeeze a colleague or two behind, and that's about it. Okay. And of course, it has that battery in the hybrid system, which from what I heard, the battery replacement costs aren't too expensive, and Toyota hybrids are not unreliable. So given that it has depreciated from what 260,000 to 26,000, if you like the car, go ahead, lor. All right. But those problems that I mentioned, it's very solid one. You own the car for a while, right? You're like, oh my god, this car is too small, very cumbersome, you know, very mafan. It's because it's so tight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tiguan is very comfy. Grab. Wow, Tiguan only Grab Plus. Tiguan more comfy than StarX. Okay, Tana, this one interesting. Okay. Is maintaining an Audi R8 2008 first gen expensive? The car is damn cheap now. It's like 150,000 thereabouts or lesser than that. Yeah, for an Audi R8 proper, yeah, I see, 150,000 ringgit. My advice is if you buy this car, you put aside 30K, 40K, you give the engine compartment a thorough refresh. Basically, give it a good check, you know, fix the oil leaks if there are any, change the coil packs, you know, do a decarbonization, decarbon the engine, and then your, maybe not enough money, change your coolant hoses, make sure your cooling is top notch.
I
Okay.
don't think enough money.
Yeah, not enough money. Definitely not enough money. Yeah, you change your coolant hoses, give it a new set of coolant hoses,
Yeah.
give it a new set of brake lines, and then what else? Change your transmission fluids,
You got to remove
and
the engine, that's the whole issue is lah.
oh yeah, you gotta you
It's an
gotta
engine
do
up
all that.
job. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna come to a point you want to spend each time you want something big in the car, 1 2 months the car is in the workshop.
yeah, you have to do a super duper thorough maintenance refresh. All right, you do that, your car will be healthier, will give you less problems. You don't want to just buy the car and just do a simple engine oil change, and then one issue results in another issue results in another issue, you know, non-stop go in and out, in and out, in and out, and then yeah. Yeah. My Yap said the twin plate clutch plates is already 30,000. So remember, this used to be a 1 million over ringgit car.
Yeah.
So you are actually taking care of, you know. So if the hardware don't have big problems, because given that the car is old and it's only recently it has dropped from 200 something to 150 something. 150 is where, but granted, even at 200,000, this car is already a cash buy. So the previous people who buy your car are people who can take out 200K cash to buy them, meaning they are not your usual 200K Mercedes C-Class, BMW 3 Series segment people. You know, people who earn like 12,000 ringgit, 15,000 ringgit. They cannot afford a 30,000 clutch replacement cost. All right. People who can take out 200,000 cash to buy a sports car are people who can afford all that. So generally, they won't be in too bad of a condition. So you do those, give it a thorough check. You know, I think that should give you a better idea, lah. But it's a damn worth buying car to enjoy. It is essentially a supercar. It is essentially in every measure comparable to a 997 Porsche Carrera S. No, it's supposed to challenge Carrera Turbo. back then, right? So it's just that it's an Audi, don't have the market following, and the price is here, right? So go enjoy the car, give it a thorough service. It's a very enjoyable car to drive. Any other questions you want to select?
Come, let's go to the latest one and then we skip forward. How much does the labor cost drop engine? For a normal car, drop like a Porsche, drop engine easily 3K to drop engine for a Porsche. If you are talking about, let's say, BM 2K at least. So for the Audi, it's going to be at least more lah. Because why? The whole rear must come out.
Tana, the day I saw a video from China TikTok, right? The
Yeah.
mechanic is scolding. Then funny, he was like, huh? He was scolding the Chinese car makers. Don't know what brand.
Yeah.
Don't know what brand. He was like, huh? You all always focus on large screens, blah, blah, and all that. He just want to change the, what do you call that? The oil, what is that?
Awesome.
It's called oil pan, right? Oil summer.
Awesome. The awesome pen, yeah.
Yeah. So he want to remove that, right? But it's blocked by the gearbox.
Yep. Bobby.
So, huh?
Common, yeah.
Then, very common.
No, some cars are common, but go on. I'll tell you that story. Go on.
Yeah, he was like, what the heck is this? I need to remove. And then in China, right? Because it's China, right?
Yeah.
There are so many manufacturers that manufacture shit, right? So car makers inevitably would have bought shit lug nuts, right? So the moment they book out, the nuts patah. The head patah. Pa. He was like, you see, this one broken. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah. I mean the F10 have the same issue because it's blocked by the subframe. But at least F10, you can take out the subframe, gearbox, open up, and then you can tell apart, you can take out. Some cars, we did a fair lady, the 300 ZX. We put the engine in, but we all got him already. Then all plan got small crack. Oh, okay, change lah. Then see no way to take out. We had to remove the entire engine and gearbox again, drop out, turn the engine on the side, and disassemble the gearbox together. Oh my god! So my point is, cars that are pedestrian, like normal BM, normal cars, they are built for easy to do whatever. But when a car one-off build, cars that are crazy, they want to push the level of engineering. Like for example, the Audi R8, whatever, they are designed engine out jobs because they don't care about workability. It's about how to get it fast, how to get it. But China, I don't understand why they do that. But yeah.
I remember someone saying the Audi RS4, right? The 4.2 V8 RS4. The part where you open up the front of the engine to change the belt or the timing chain, right? Yeah. It's inside, facing the firewall. It's on the other side.
Really? Why?
The B7 RS4. I heard someone say that. Yeah. It's facing inside.
Cannot be, really, yeah?
It's an Audi. It's definitely an Audi. I'm not sure if it's the RS4, but it's damn funny. When I remember that video that I saw, it's freaking funny.
See, even a Porsche Boxster, because belts are facing the driver. So how do you change the belt? Correct? But Porsche Boxster, you can drop the seat. There's a panel. You can open the panel. To service, they have a panel to open up to do that. You see. So yeah, I mean, even a mid-engine can do it.
You see this one, Jasper? I highlighted. Cullinan starter motor need to bring down the entire V12 engine.
I saw the video. Because of the way the arm is going, just couldn't get there. They open up. They spend like half a day, one day. Take out here, take out there, take out there. Finally, said no shit, cannot, impossible. I had dropped the whole thing out.
I mean, can I assume these things Toyota are really good at it?
No, I think even BMW. I mean, BMW take out a starter motor is easy. Most BMs are totally fine. So I think when the car is a very high volume car, you got to
Mm.
think about what happens in the SC when they do high volume jobs.
Ah.
When it's a low volume car, you don't
Mm.
care about that because it's about you come back to me, drop engine,
Yeah. Yeah.
not the issue.
Yeah.
Actually, you think about it, right? BMWs are relatively easy to DIY, maintenance.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I mean, Audi is horrible. Even my Audi A64 Bobby is horrible. A lot of jobs take out the
Mm.
bumper to access the front. Horrible.
Yeah. That's what my Audi has to live through. Everything has to also have to every time, everything. Remove bumper, remove headlights,
Oh
you
my
know.
god! I have a phobia whenever I do that. So many, but after a while, you're like expert. Zoom, 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 break out. But phobia, man. My Audi. Now BM is so simple. Wow, access. Wow, take out, put in. You know.
Okay, what is this? Oh, Bob Pay again. So sometimes I do have to take customers to site visits. If there is an Alphard Bellfire but no driver, I will be the driver. Is this still the best fit for me? Well, I mean, you can be the driver. I mean, if you're bringing your customers, I think they
Yeah.
appreciate that,
Yeah.
you're driving and then sending them. But up to you, lah. I mean,
There's nothing wrong
um,
driving an Alphard
of
Railfire.
course, Chiang here show you a BMW 7 Series, which
Yeah.
you will really enjoy. But I understand you. You come from a Beza, you want a car that you enjoy driving and looks like your car. So if your job requires, then probably a G20 law,
Mm.
right? It's still fun to drive. It's still relatively new
Mhm.
and not hard to maintain.
Yeah.
Then enjoy the car lor. I mean, cannot everything just be for money, right? You
Yeah.
are only young once, right? You
Yeah.
can buy a Alpha Bellfire later, right?
But if
So
but if you're using the car for customers, right, I recommend going for the 320i, the non-M Sport one, because the ride it
a
is
lot more
significantly more
comfortable.
comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, a lot more comfortable. Okay.
My,
This one
I
from
have a
yeah, sorry.
I have a property agent, and they said, "Oh, tonight it's hard to buy a car. I must buy a car. I don't look too rich. Even the customer's scared. I'm so rich. I have better car than him." That he said, "Wow, I cannot go with this. It's not sure kena me. But I must buy a car that I look as if I got money also." So, so, so she said, "How to find the balance?" So I don't know lah. Your
That's why
customer,
they all buy C class or 3 Series, most of them.
yeah, three
Yeah,
series. It's like
yeah lah.
proper level, you know.
Mm.
Yes. Last time I hired a sales manager.
Hmm?
I hired a sales manager also because when he came for the interview, I mean, I put there my salary, I put 10K lah. The basic salary is 10K lah. So he came for the interview in a Passat. He's 40 plus year old and he's married, got kids. So immediately that gave me a lot of uh, trust in the fact that he should be able to do his job, because he's buying a 180 or 190K car, a
Yeah.
200K car, right? Passat B8.
Mm.
Yeah, eventually turned out he's a scam.
I remember the
I,
story.
I fired him in 1 month. So what I figured he did is he at the same time apply for sales manager job from 5, 6 companies, taking salary from 5, 6 companies.
Wow.
Yes, perpetually going for interviews, keep taking new jobs because he's always out of office, right? The boss will think he's a very hardworking sales manager.
Wow. King.
Yes. And he's telling me
King.
that, oh, I set appointment with this, set appointment with that. Until one day I suspected something because I asked him, hey, if you are seeing all these clients, right? Like, what did you guys discuss? Probably we should be prepared because you say the client very keen, right? We should prepare our website or whatnot, And eventually he's like, I'll come back to you, CC me in your proposal sending. He did not. Then one day I just like, hey guys, our server is resetting all our password. everyone's email, you will receive a password reset. So during that 5-minute interval, I went into his email and see nothing. Yeah. So I fired him. And wasted 1 month, but I mean that's how it is lah.
Lucky
But
was
that's
only
quite
1 month.
epic also. Yeah, pretty epic. Got people do that.
Walking way.
Yeah. Imagine his monthly salary, power.
We had one guy. We had one guy working in IT, and this guy was some networking stuff, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Then he worked remotely. Now his boss was somebody in US, not in Malaysia. And then my friend was the location manager. Then he always calling me, oh, I'm remote working, I'm working other hours, whatever. And ask the boss what's happening. Yeah, my network is totally fine, no issue, whatever. Then we saw coming in the office, he's still in, only tagging the month one time. So he's only coming in on the month one time. Then he found out he only come in the office to submit his claim. Then we checked his LinkedIn profile. There was the same LinkedIn profile, the name, few places he's working for, because it was a network. So all the IT guys are very smart with that, because their work is to monitor networks. So there are 5 states pointer 5 networks count team. Same job, you know? Yeah.
Crazy,
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay, what other questions? Car buying questions. This one from Singapore, Eugene Sim. Used Macan 2-liter or a used 4-liter 420i convertible. Currently driving a 1.4 TSI in Singapore, 2 adults plus a 4-year-old kid. Get the 4 Series. Just buy the 4 Series convertible and you'll be a very happy man. Because ultimately, if you think about it, if you really think hard, a Macan is a 5-seater. A Golf is a 5-seater.
Yeah.
And yeah, Macan is a hatchback, a Golf is a hatchback. Of course, Macan is slightly bigger in every measure, but it's not that big of a difference of a car. But given that you and your wife and your kid is just the 3 of you, the 4 Series convertible rear seats are very spacious. You can sit an adult there, no problem. So I would suggest a 4 Series convertible. You'll be a very happy person driving around in the 4 Series. All right. Guys, have you all warmed up to this big nose BMW 4 Series look?
The 4 Series, actually, I quite accept already, the M3 and the 4.
Me too. I like it now. What about you, Tana?
I mean, I think you can see my whole video when this came out. I said I can accept that because this car was supposed to be annoying. It's supposed to be in your face. And I think for the 4 Series, it's in your face. So I think it's the car.
Yeah.
For the 4 Series, no?
What is
in a very obscene color. This color also it has to be an obscene color. Like ridiculous color.
I like it now. I like it now. I like it already.
Yeah,
so the one car that I haven't liked is the new 5 Series.
Yeah, me too.
And so
LM?
XM not yet. IX also not yet. But I suspect I can accept the XM faster than the IX. Yeah, I mean all are considered ugly, but you like is a different thing, all right? Yeah.
I can live with the front most of the time. It is what it is, but I'm just not happy with the way they style the side of the doors, how they style the rear. They took a very approach of the metal molding. Just I'm not happy with the doors. The doors is actually.
Oh. Okay. One question from Jonathan Raj. Is it worth buying a car approaching its 10-year mark? Looking at a 2017 Mazda 6 Touring at 78,000. Nice car, bro.
Nice car.
Second question. That or a F30 330i at 100K? or a 320i at 85k. So expensive, man. Wait, F30.
No, F30 is good
much
buy,
money.
but it's not at this price.
Yeah.
20i, I believe they are hovering around 50, 60k at the moment. Okay, maybe
Uh,
on the high 50s lah.
Facelift version.
Facelift. The because hey, don't forget these are what 10-year-old cars already. Oh, okay, 330i still holding at about 80 plus,
Yeah.
right? But they are not 100k. They
Yeah.
are not
Yeah.
100k, right?
Yeah.
320i, I believe, is 60. They're about 50. If you're lucky, 55.
Hmm.
Hmm.
These are all facelift we're talking about, right?
Facelift, yes.
Okay.
320i actually, right? Used car dealer also give pretty good trade-in value. If you're selling, I mean, for a car that's going for 60k, a used car dealer will offer you about 48, 49.
So I think all three of us will pick the F30 330i, right?
But not at this price lah.
Yeah, not at this price, at whatever market value, 80
Mm.
something or whatever, right?
Mm.
Tana,
Yep.
BMW 330i, right?
Yeah, I think it's too much money, lah.
No. I mean, not following his 100k car, but
Yeah.
80 something. No, 320i internals are different from 330i.
Different internals, yeah.
Different.
Different internals.
Yeah, but if your budget is 100k, G30 is something that I would get. Not
Yeah.
this, because you're only looking
yes.
at classic today.
Yeah.
If you're a Mazda kind of guy, F30 is too old for your budget. Get the G30.
Too old and too small.
Jonathan Raj, Chiang, try to find him a 100k G30. Can find or not? G30 can find 100k or not? Buy a G30. It's a newer car, extremely nice interior, bigger than the Mazda 6. Because the F30 is slightly smaller than the Mazda 6.
Yeah, it's
Better
old,
See?
30 or so.
See?
yeah.
Get this one, Jonathan Raj.
I mean, get it, bro. Nice, very nice. It looks the part, lah. This guy is just
Yes.
baller,
Yes.
lah.
So just to repeat your thought process, Jonathan. So you're looking at a 2017 Mazda 6 touring at 78,000, but you are ready to spend 100k on a F30 330i or a 320i that you found at 85k, but we have proven that 330i can be had for 80 something. And I would totally agree with Tana's suggestion of buying a G30, 99,000. 5 Series G30 is a way better car than all that you have selected here. And you can ask the dealer, 90 can try and get yourself a deal. And you have a wonderful car. It drives much better than the Mazda 6. It's much more comfortable than any car that you have looked at. It's as low maintenance as the F30. I mean, I don't think there's a huge difference in the way they maintain. And it's a damn nice car, man. It's the best BMW interior ever. After this, all the BMW interiors, they cut costs already.
They went downhill, yeah.
Yeah, after this one. All right. So, yeah, G30 is the way to go, man. This car is fantastic. Go for it. Yeah, even Mike Yap agrees. What's that? Still a good buy at 250,000, yes. But 250 can get 3 liter or not?
I wouldn't buy it.
Right?
I wouldn't buy it, lah.
I mean, if he likes Supra,
I mean, if it's an issue of you like the car, you want to buy it, go ahead, lah. Is it a good buy? You ask me the question of is it a good buy? I don't think it's a good buy. I think for less money, I'll buy the GR86.
Different thing. See, people like us, right? We have experienced power. There are people who haven't experienced power. They want to play with power.
This is 2.0.
And this is... Oh, yeah. But 2.0 also not bad.
Hey, Tana, don't forget, for a lot of people, the 2.0 is a powerful car.
Still faster than the GR86.
Okay.
And a lot of people like the looks of the Supra because it's more serious sports car look than the baby sports car look. It's a bit like, the issue with Supra and 86, right, is a bit like 911 and Cayman. Cayman handles better, right?
Yeah.
But most people like the 911 because it's more like the big brother. All right. So QW, get the 3 liter
Yeah.
because it's a proper engine.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not comfortable, but your budget can also get a Z4. Your budget can
Can get Z4
be
meh?
can
Can.
can your
Your
budget
budget can get a Boxster lah, bro.
yes your budget can get a Boxster also, but
Hey.
a lot older lah. The Boxster should be a lot older.
How old is the
Right.
Z4 at that price point?
No, their prices have come down, bro. Prices have come down.
Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I see one at 228, the three,
You see,
the 2.0.
Cayenne Pile says please consider big. Yeah, correct. Because the Supra is basically a Z4.
Okay.
Without the convertible, I'd also feel a bit tight in it. I prefer
Okay.
the Z4.
Yeah.
because you
Well,
can-
yeah. All right. My
I-
problem
I-
with it.
I personally would buy the 86 over the Supra.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Personally.
Okay.
But of course, deep down, I also hope, wow, if the 86 got the 3 liter engine of the Supra, wow.
Yeah, man.
I mean, put it this way: would you want a 2.4 Boxster engine, natural aspirated, 230 horsepower,
Mhm.
or there is 2.0, 250 horsepower, turbo,
I want an
I'll
NA.
take the Boxer. Yeah.
NA, man.
Mm.
It's a 232 versus 255, is it power? Something about that, the 2.0,
Yeah.
like, no?
Thereabouts lah.
And then
Mm.
the GR is what, 180, you get now 160? You can get the used one.
Yeah.
And to me, it looks more like like a Cayman-ish coupe look, whatever. It looks good.
It's more spacious inside also.
2+2 versus two-seater.
And it's more comfortable.
Comfortable.
And it handles sharper.
Yeah. There is no world the Supra today is a collector's car or whatever. It's nice lah. Okay lah, oh Supra, but it's not a collector's car. It's not a car that you go Google Gaga over it lah, you know.
Yeah, lah. Toyota ruined the Supra name. Lah.
Yeah.
They should have gone for something independent lah.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
should. They should just give it another name.
The 3.0
Yes,
is
we know
based
it has the
on
B58. We know the engine is wonderful. It's just that
It's not a
car.
Supra. You know, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But granted, anyone who loves the Supra, there's no wrong at it because it's a damn good looking car. Also, you know, there's no wrong in that. But your budget, you may be able to get a Boxster. You know, a Boxster. You can definitely get a Cayman, but an older Cayman. Much older, but still available for loan, I suspect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it drives miles better. Miles better. Yeah. So yeah, lor. There's also a lot of Supra in the market already. So probably QW, you wanna look left, right at a Boxster or a Cayman.
The Z4 drives nice, but it doesn't feel as low to the ground as a Boxster.
No way.
Oh,
One is a
yeah.
sports car. Like what Thomas's father said, the difference between a sports car and a passenger car is the placement of the engine.
And how low the ground it is. The Boxster
Yeah.
engines has lower center of gravity. It's
Yeah.
it's just crazy lah. You know, what's
Yeah. Okay, this one, Kim Tan. Evening, guys. Plan to get a 958 Cayenne Turbo for family usage. Is it a good buy at 82K? Already PPI, need to perform a full service maintenance, minor oil pan gasket leak. Total service cost around 7K. What are your thoughts on the Cayenne Turbo? 4.8. 4.8 turbo, right? Tana, this one is still 4.8 turbo, right? 958.
Correct. I think they didn't have yeah, correct.
Yeah. 82K for a 958. Okay, what?
It's okay lah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, but it's not a cheap to maintain car. Tell you first, in the long run, it is not a car that is cheap to run, but I think it should be worth it lah. But your first service only 7K. You baru buy the car, you should spend more. Your first shot should spend more. Like what I said, I mean, if a car is like more than 10 years old, right, you might want to change all the, the pipes, the coolant hoses, all give it a good refresh on all that, because if they haven't leaked, they will leak sooner or later. Provided it has been done, then it's a different question. Okay. Okay, and get it properly checked. Yeah, it's a damn nice car to buy at 80,000.
I honestly prefer the 3.0 diesel on 958. I think it's,
Uh,
I mean, I think the power is there when it's tuned, the torque, the way it pulls, it suits the car more. I find the Cayenne Turbo is fun, powerful, but where am I going to go? No sound.
overtake everyone
No,
on
no,
the
no,
highway.
no sound. It's turbo. What?
Okay, you have the deep rumble. You have the deep rumble. It's
Deep
not a
rumble.
screaming V8, but it makes the it does that. Oh.
Yeah.
So like what you mentioned earlier on, it's an old car. If you want to change the brake lines, change it.
Please
Right?
do.
If you think, coolant hoses, is it the original one? Is it already haven't leaked? Haven't leaked? That means it will leak. Then get a change also.
Yeah.
Give it a thorough refresh.
Oh,
Spend
yes.
more than 7K. 7K looks like a bit too
7K is
little.
very, very little.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah,
very
for
little.
this car.
That day only, I just drove in a parking lot a Cayenne Turbo 957 with no brakes. Wow, that's scary way.
Hmm.
The car just
Damn
pulls.
scary way.
The car is faster than the same generation 911 by miles. By
Mm.
miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So fast.
yeah.
Um,
I just give Kim an example. Okay, I have a 4-liter V8 twin turbo, right? Every time I go into the workshop, I will tell them they whatever they can see. This one we think, I would say change. This one we think, I say change. So most of the time the bill come back 15-20K.
Serious?
Yeah, yeah. Most of the time. Yeah, when
Wow.
it goes in, I will like, okay, this one do. We saw this, do. We saw this, do.
Wow. I love to be a mechanic. Lah.
You were just telling
Maybe I can afford an Audi.
you were just telling me today what people who run Audi workshops, right, end up buying Porsches.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I tell you, it's
Yeah.
a good business, having Audi workshop.
So I mean, it depends on how you see that car, right? It's my dream car. I want to keep it for as long as I could, and if I can afford to, I will want to keep it. So that's how I maintain it,
It's actually it's a blessing to be able to afford to pay that kind of bill.
That's the thing. Some people ask me, "Was so unreliable?" I said, "No. If I can, it's just that I am now in a higher income bracket than when I was in my S4 last time.
Yeah.
Right? So if I can, I mean, it's not easy also lah. It's also very 心痛lah, But I see it differently. Like the way I won't treat my Audi the way I treat my Crown, right? Can jalan one lah. The car won't die one lah, right? Steering rack, never mind lah. Screw it, can use. I get a bit paranoid with my Audi lah. So that's why it's expensive lah. The car run? Of course it can run. Of course it can. But I want my cars, basically my Aston and my BM and my Audi, I want them to be able to, tomorrow go Chiang Mai, let's go. I want it to be in that condition lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ask me bring my Toyota Crown to Chiang Mai, I don't dare way. I don't know sampai where I lost something or coolant leaking, shooting out of the engine. I don't know. It's not that I abuse the car. I still take care of the car, but not in that manner lah. Yeah. Just now the guys mentioned that his Beza, he paid off the car with a 4-year installment. Wow. That means his car is worth a lot way. Sell if your car pay off already, right? Your Beza pay off already, right? Immediately sell it. Then you keep that money, right? You keep it for what? This one for you guys to answer, not me to answer.
325. I mean, but E46 prices are now memang at this level already.
I think it's subjective lah, depending on the condition, what they spend, interior. Very, very subjective.
Because E90 prices are also slightly higher than this. You can get a good E90 also like what 15K to 18K. So
Again,
E46 price, huh?
I think it's subjective. At this kind of old kind of cars,
Mm.
condition lah. What do you want to get? What's your dream car? Interior, how good it is. So you can't say that.
Yeah.
Can I say E90 generally is more reliable than E46?
E90, the interior is more hardy. E46, every plastic will break, everything will crack, everything will shake or sound. For you to restore E46 interior, cry lah. Whatever, you cry lah. Until know what you spend you fix already. Suddenly something drop. What the hell?
Tana, 2 years ago, I just replaced my BMW's rear seat belt bracket.
Hmm?
I just replaced it 2 years ago. Brand new part. Broke already. Lo.
You know why?
Why?
New old stock.
Oh, okay. It's a new old stock. Understand. But honestly speaking, when it comes to interior, compared to Audi's, BMWs are shit.
Yeah. Especially
But,
that
I mean,
era. That
yeah.
era I think only, for example, even F30, interior is horrible until 2016. Like the facelift, I tell you, interior quality was way better. But pre-facelift is crap. So,
Yeah, but
yeah,
to an Audi owner, it's still shit.
fair enough. I agree. Every time I get to an X, I'm like, wow, interior is so good till now.
I have to say, when it comes to plastics, Japanese makes the best plastics. It's Japan. Their plastic qualities. You can be in a freaking 1970, late 1970s Toyota Century. Look at their plastic. Wow, proper plastics. Right? Hard wearing like hell. Japanese plastic. You look at old Japanese appliances. Their plastics. Top notch. Japanese plastics. They know their plastic, man. Okay. So is it a recommended buy at 15K buy and drive condition? I mean,
Yeah
a
lah,
lot of
okay lah,
cars.
okay lah.
Okay lah.
15K, you can't go much lah.
Can't go wrong. And you easily sell back at 15K. So yeah.
Okay. This one, RAM 667 is F32 a good buy? F32 is coupe 4 Series, is it?
I thought F32 is cabrio.
I don't know.
You know,
I don't know.
F32 coupe because F31 would be the wagon.
Okay. 90K for a 4 Series. Wow. Buy.
Yeah.
Anything major I need to expect since it's about 10 years? Change all the fluids, change is it timing chain or timing belt? Is timing chain. Timing chain. Yeah. Should he change the chain?
Can you get a 430i at this price? I'm just curious.
He didn't mention though.
I mean, at this budget, right? Is the 4 Series is a good buy, but buy one with the best engine that you can get lah. In this case, it would be the 430i. But if it's a 420 or 428, also is not bad. But if you can get a 430 at this price,
I don't think you can get 430 at the same price around this price point. I don't think so lah. And is it a cash buy? RAM 667. If it is a cash buy, is there anything better? Nothing much, huh?
I don't want to say like then I say G30 again.
No lah, he's looking at the 4 Series, bro.
Yeah.
4 Series, so he
430.
wants to pay.
Maybe at
430 is still 115.
90K, you want a 2-door, is it? Is that what your requirement? Is your
You see, he wants a 2-door purpose to use for daily drive.
What will I buy? Cash buy, is it?
Yeah. 90K cash. What else?
Okay, cash, what would I buy? In the BMW realm. Oh, you know what?
Yes. No lah, don't suggest a 986.
No, it's not. I was just shocked that Yeah, it's not it's legal, but a GT86 now is 70K.
No, it's not the
Yeah, but,
same thing.
but yeah, but not for him lah. Not
Not the same thing.
not the same thing
No.
lah. 6 Series, no lah.
A bit too old compared to a 4 Series.
428. He's looking at a 428.
You can get
428.
a 987 Boxster for 90K now. There's one for sale.
Blue color
Oh.
one, right?
Hmm.
Blue color one, right?
It was a black color, I think I saw.
Okay, Ram, do you need the rear seats? Can you reply us? Do you need the rear seats of your 667 Ram 667? Do you need to use the rear seats? So it's a cash buy. You have 90K cash. Chiang, can you find a 987 about that
There's one on
price?
Facebook. There's one on Facebook. Only
Oh,
one.
so why it got us into this thinking hat, Ram 667? Because it's a cash buy. We want to try and suggest you a car where you can keep your cash no matter how you drive that car. Basically, you can enjoy the car, drive. When you sell, it's also about the same value.
Yeah, I'll share
That's why we are now looking at 987 Boxsters, if we can find Boxster.
share my screen. Window.
If you tell us you need the rear seats, you need to ferry your kids around or something, then it's a totally different question. Then you go ahead and buy the 4 Series.
Can you see my screen?
But if you don't need, we can see your screen. Yes, you see, this is a Boxster 987 Tiptronic, 90,000 as well. This car, cash buy, you can buy and drive and use and take care of it. And then when you need to sell it, you can still sell for roughly the same money. You're not losing a single cent.
This is a good buy lah.
So why we're doing this is because for some people, when it's a cash buy, we will try to recommend something that can hold its value really well so that you get to keep your money. Of course, you can buy a 4 Series, nothing wrong in that. Just that you use it for 5 years, 6 years down the road, the car it won't depreciate as fast as the 3 Series, but it will certainly depreciate way more than the already depreciated Boxster. Okay? And of course, the Boxster will cost a little bit more to run. It's also an older car, but generally, they are well taken care of. All right? So I don't see you replying. So if you are watching still, then the Boxster is a better buy at a cash buy, not the 4 Series, if you don't need the rear seats. If you don't need the rear seats.
Yeah, because 90K is a Cayman price, For a Boxster to be at that price, it's a good deal lah.
Yes. It's a damn good deal. Why we seldom recommend Mercedes? People ask AMG GT, we suggest what else?
E-Class Coupe.
Okay, the thing is, a lot of people ask questions about 60K, 70K BMWs and blah blah and all that. If they ask Mercedes, then we'll answer Mercedes lah. But if you're talking about F30 versus W205, the F30 is a better car. It's not as pretty as the C-Class, but it drives way better. Transmission is smoother. Yeah, something like that.
Let's rephrase this. The similar year 5 Series and the E-Class, the E-Class is cost way much more than the 5 Series.
Yeah, Mercedes used car value is a lot stronger.
Yeah. So if you're getting a better car, in our opinion, for lower price, can't tell you to go and buy the Mercedes lah.
Yeah, lor. 99K cannot get E-Class. Okay, Danny is saying something. Be very careful if you're stepping into 987 world. Maintenance can be a nightmare. Parts are very expensive compared to a Beamer. Friend bought one and already spent 50K. Well, there are people who buy, Danny, there are people who buy BMWs and spend 50K as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? So spending 50K doesn't mean it's a nightmare. For some people, it's normal. They buy a 90K car, they want to throw 50K at it to make it tip top. By all means.
Yeah.
But you're right. the parts are more expensive than BMW parts. I don't think it's a nightmare. 4 Series is a damn good car as a daily driver. Yes, it is. It is a damn good car as a daily driver. But you see, the difference is this. One will still depreciate 40, 50K down the road. One will no longer depreciate. Doesn't mean that when you buy a Boxster, you 100% will spend 50K and you will spend zero on the BMW. No, right? So if both cars you slowly you manage to find one that runs well, was maintained well, you are able to use that car without incurring any losses for the next 2 or 3 years that you own the car, compared to you will 100% lose, like 10K, 15K down every year, 10K, 15K, or maybe 20K slowly going down, but it won't go down as fast as the 3 Series lah. All right.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. As a daily driver, the 4 Series is fantastic. Just that if he's saying he's buying with a loan, then go ahead. We won't suggest otherwise.
Yeah.
But he's buying with cash. That got us thinking, if you're okay to get a Boxster, you won't lose a single cent. That's a big thing. Not losing a single cent is a huge deal.
It's a win.
Yeah. You can drive the car for 10 years. You won't lose a single cent. Yeah.
Like if you remember during COVID, we were talking about AMG GT. If you see my old videos on the same show, we said MGT, wow, good car to get. Now the car is still the same price. Imagine buying that car back then. You lost nothing.
Yes, exactly.
So at the point in time, it was a great car to get because the price was, wow, good car, man.
Yeah, we can roughly gauge what car is at its bottom curve. Yeah, and if you are a cash buyer, make use of this. Buy cars at the bottom curve. You don't lose a single cent.
Yeah, and Boxster and Porsche maintenance is like how to say, once you fix the problem goes away. The parts are extremely reliable, very hardy.
Yeah.
I think they're way more better in part quality than BMW.
Right?
Yeah, I mean the one I've seen cars coming in, Bobby.
Yeah.
17-year-old control arms on a Porsche.
Wow.
They say got a bit of sound. See, 70 years ago change.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite amazing, that they do stack up very well.
So I'll give an example, Danny. If I were to keep my 2017 XC90, it will be 80K now, right? Yeah. By the time I sold it off at 300 over 1,000, and then of course I traded for another XC90, which I eventually in 1 year also sold it off for 300 over 1,000, and then I bought my Aston. I bought my Aston for 550. Now the used car value is still about high 400s. You get what I mean? I literally lost 50K only over the past 5 years. Compared to my XC90, I would have lost 250K. That's the difference. And at the same time, I spent 300K on RS6, right? The RS6 now for my spec, it is still 300K. If I were to buy a brand new BMW 330i G20 back then, I would have lost also 250,000. Right, the 330i was 330K when it came out. It was 330K. Yeah, I would have burned off 200K. Yeah, 200K, not 250K. I would have burned off 200K. So that's the thing lah. Sometimes someone is in that position, we will try to recommend that. No, 987 can perfectly be a daily drive, no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
At this age, you refresh the control arms, but my point is the parts do last quite a long time. Depends how you drive it.
Yeah.
So we got a super chat. Thank you, Clyde.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Will you
you.
consider introducing the Custom 3 Future Classics every week? Say it take 15 minutes. Maybe you guys, you can ask in the questions and we can answer them.
Yeah.
But the show is more about asking used car buying guides. So we talk about real problems than opposed to theoretical future classics guessing game.
Yeah. We were trying to answer people like this one, Yong J, 21 years old, coming from a Myvi, looking at the E89 Z4 now.
Yeah.
60,000. First of all,
Wow.
Yongjae, are you keeping your MyB? We need to know if you are keeping your MyB. Uh, yeah, that's what we need to know. 60,000 for a S drive.
Wow, 60,000 is cheap.
The problem with the E89 Z4 is that it has been around 60K for quite some time.
It's 80K. It was 80K, right?
I
I
mean,
have one in my
around
shop
there.
now.
The 2.5.
3.0. It's a 3.0 actually.
Oh, okay.
It's a rare one, like. It's a 3.0. It's quite
Oh,
rare.
wow.
You know, okay, Yongjae, 100% you're buying cash, right?
Yeah.
And he's not keeping his MyV. He's trading in his MyV
Oh, wow.
and he wants to go into a E89 Z4. Not wrong, not wrong. Engine gearbox maintenance wise is the same as maintaining a 3 Series.
Like a E90 lah, basically.
Yeah, like a E90 3 Series.
But the price,
Um,
I think you can go cheaper. You can.
I mean, if you look for one damn good gun, because at this age it will be conditioned, right?
Yeah.
And
The cheapest one I'm seeing is 63,800 for a 2009 car.
I mean, so old already. The year doesn't matter. It's the condition, right?
I don't know.
But
Wow.
what else? What
Let me
else?
throw you,
60 plus thousand convertible. What else can he
let
get?
me throw you a curveball, away. Would you pay 60K for this, or would
Uh,
you buy a E93 325 convertible?
yeah, I'll get a E93 325 convertible. But maybe 21-year-old Yongjae here wants a sports car.
Well, I've been I remember Yongjae have been asking about the Z4 for a few times already. I mean, in previous shows. So this is a car that Yongjae you have obviously been looking at, right?
Mm.
Go and
Fine.
get it. Go
If
and
you
get
like
it.
it.
Yeah, if you really love the car
Mhm.
and you want to try, then go for it, lor.
Mm. Because
Um,
the N20, the 2.0 won't be at this price, right? 2.0 is what? At least 85, 90K upwards, I think.
Things like rattle, the hardtop rattle, the sound is there. All that is normal,
yeah.
hardtop, So personally, I actually like the rawness of the E85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Actually, for
think
this
I
money,
think
I'll go
he
for the
really loves the car. Lah. If you really love how the car looks, you've been dreaming at it, you are hoping to get it, you would, take care of it, then you go ahead, lor. Because for us, it's like, 2.5 NA, you're paying close to 900 ringgit road tax. It's not very powerful, but it's a smooth 6-cylinder engine.
Yep.
You know, it's a nice soft sports car. It's not a hardcore sports car.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ah,
absolutely. Spot on the
yeah,
beat. It's a
yeah.
very, with the top up, it's a
Mm,
very top heavy sports car.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel nimble enough. Car's
yeah,
heavy. It's not a sport car. What I'm used to is a sports car. That's
Yeah.
all. That's my
yeah.
only
And,
gripe about the car.
You
and
treat it like a 3 Series lah.
actually, 60 is a good price because I know there was one same engine transacted at 80 just like 2 months ago.
Yeah, he won't lose much money to be honest,
Yeah.
because that's roughly the entry point for a convertible. 50,
Yeah.
60K. You can drive the car for long time. I mean, you keep the condition okay. I know not a lot of people will be looking for these cars, but anyone who want to try a entry level convertible with a budget of 50, 60,000, they can't run away from looking at the Z4 anyway, because
It's the
there's
best.
nothing much. Yeah,
Z4 is the best entry level two-door convertible I would get. If I didn't have any more convertibles, the
yeah,
one I will get tutup mata will be an older Z4 3.0 convertible manual, gila babi.
yeah,
That's the car I will get. No other car I will get. I won't
yeah.
buy the
Because
Supra, I won't buy, you know.
there's like stupid Peugeot 308cc asking for about this money also.
Yeah.
right? That's a shit car, right? It'll break down, it's not reliable. And then there's the Volkswagen, what do you call that? The
EOS.
EOS that totally don't look like a sports car, even though it's convertible, even though it's two-door. Uh, so yeah, 60 plus K, go ahead lah. Go ahead. You see the EOS is like, it's like, oh, this is my convertible Jetta. It just doesn't convey that sports car feel, So for 60 plus, you better send your car to Tana for a thorough checkup on the car, and Tana can help you with it. All right. Over the SLK 200, the thing is, I believe BMW has way more parts available. One thing that Mercedes is sometimes they are not so the older SLK, the one with the rounded headlights one.
The first gen SLK.
Yeah, a few years ago, Mercedes announced we will no longer be producing parts for this car. Damn pokai. I mean, when BMW still makes parts for the older E30.
Yeah.
Shamil, I'll give you a thing. The moment you can buy parts on Shopee from China for an E89, E85, that's a good sign. So a lot of the plastics you can still get for E89 easily.
Yeah,
So,
that's the thing.
BMW.
I think BMW takes care of their not so glamorous cars longer than Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
I
Mercedes,
can now go and buy an E39 cable release easily for an E39, no problem. E34 also can get. So the fact for a car that old, something so like maybe will fail every 10 years, whatever.
Once in a lifetime of the car.
10 years will fail, and they got the part really available, that speaks volume.
Yeah.
Like Porsche, they still makes parts for like really, really old cars.
Bro, you can buy today I was looking at prices. I want to buy a 993 cylinder head. And they have 993 cylinder head refurbished ones.
Do you remember a few years ago, Porsche launched an ad showing the old farmer calling up Porsche? He's asking for parts for his Porsche tractor.
Yes.
His farming machine tractor. Anyway, that's how it is. SLK 200, I mean, not bad. I mean, there's a lot of SLK owners out there also. So
there's a SLK 200. My friend's shop. They broke the bottom cover below the steering. They couldn't find the part anywhere in Malaysia. Asia, Germany was like some few thousand ringgit. They were like,
yeah, and the soft top of the Z4 is way easier to maintain than the hard top of the SLK lah.
Yeah.
You want to hear a joke? You go online and find out how much is a soft top for Z4. You'll be shocked at how cheap you can get from China.
God bless China.
It's like 1,000 plus can get, Bobby. Less than 2K.
Yeah. Oh well, tell us about it.
Yeah, come.
The day I bought a shower head, stainless steel, high pressure shower head from China. Plus delivery is 10 ringgit. Yeah, you go to those local branded one, you go and buy a stainless steel shower head. Oh, 580 ringgit. Oh, 600.
Yeah.
Tax.
You know what? The bidet in your house, my kids don't close off the main tap, so it's always pressurized. So of course it won't last long. Always will leak over time . I buy bidet stainless steel in bulk and keep my house because I don't bother going there.
Yeah.
Stainless steel.
Do you realize one thing, right? Now that we are so used to buying all these things from China, right? It sort of reminded us of our ringgit's buying power 20 years ago. The prices they charge. Yeah, it's like, oh, thank God, the things are so cheap. Okay, is the new Mazda 3 1.5 price at 119K worth it? Yeah, considering the fact that they used to charge 140 plus.
Yeah, 190 is decent.
Yeah, decent
Mm.
decent So if you like the car, which I love that car, go ahead.
Mm.
Is it jam
Okay,
packed city suite? I don't think so, lah. Not jam packed.
wow, Grassy Gaming, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Uh,
Gracie.
what is your opinion on Hyundai's proper entry, and how much cheaper are we expecting? We were not sure, but we hope the prices can come down,
I
and
hope
we
so.
welcome seeing Hyundai officially coming into Malaysia. And Tana, when is your 911 review?
Soon. Today can't show the car, but soon.
Uncle, you say you will send me photo. Until now, you haven't sent.
I will send. I'll send after the call, lah. I'll send to you.
Like now.
No. Then you share one. That's why I don't need to share. Don't share.
Okay,
Office,
I don't share. I won't share to people.
Okay, let me find a picture.
Scully, you send to me, then you see Evo Club Central, Evo
Yeah, go
Enduro
lah.
Group.
Horizon Facebook.
No, I won't. Send me photo lah.
Okay.
Okay. Just want to celebrate with you, ma. You think I don't know how a 911 looks?
I know, but then it's like nyakong. You see, like nyakong.
Anyway, guys, Enduro is coming up 29th of August, 3rd of September. Go to club.evomalaysia.com, register yourself. Closer to the date, you will receive information or be added into the group. But what you need to do is look at the locations that we're going, at least book one hotel to know, so that we know, at least you book one hotel at Chumpon or Ranong, at least we know you are serious. Some enduro kakis like us, we don't book all our hotels. Like me, I will just book the Chumpon one and the Ranong one first, and then coming back route, I will see where, then I just simply stay. Okay, so at least you book a hotel, at least we know you're serious, and then we count you in and all that. Okay, thoughts on a BMW 430i buy. Guys, checking a used Mitsubishi Outlander, any major difference? Better go for 2.4 lah, huh?
Yep.
Clyde Chai, sorry, I don't know much about cars. How about FL5, ND3, and G82? Who?
Wow,
Will
you don't
they
know much
become
about cars, but you ask question.
future classics? No, none of them will be future classics. Okay, but they will hold their value at a certain point where they no longer go down, unlike regular cars. Okay, which SUV do you guys recommend for a budget of 250,000 ringgit? Looking at a Tiguan R line or a used XC60. I think I prefer the XC60. You know, it's much. Yeah.
XC60 now,
Mm.
Volvo launched a news release lah.
Uh,
It's the best selling Volvo ever made in history. It surpassed the Volvo 240.
which is good news for them.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah. But Volvo needs to sell more cars. They really need to sell more cars, considering the gap they have from Audi, BMW, Mercedes. You know,
Yeah. Has surpassed the iconic 240 as the best selling model ever.
yeah. Since it's they lump in the old XC60 also. Barger 2008. See, BMW sells 2.5 million cars a year. Yeah. And then Mercedes sells about 2.1, 2.2. Audi sells about 1.6, 1.7. And Volvo sells about 700,000, 800,000 cars a year, which is a huge gap for them. CLA 35 or M340i as a family sports sedan, I think is very clear. M340i, very easy answer, more comfortable, bigger car. Okay, what else? If nothing else, we go into Dude, Where's My Car? Come. Jiang, let's go. Don't wait. Let's go, Dude, Where's My Car? Dude, Where's My Car? Those who want to join, scan the code. We'll just start lah. 10:30 already. Any hidden cost to watch out from getting a GR86? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, change the oil pump if you want to. I don't know lah, but it's a reliable car. Yeah. Okay.
Car
What
drinking
the?
lot of
What
oil,
is this?
smart.
Apa ni smart for two ah? Smart for four. Smart for smart roaster.
At one point, I was before I knew Bobby, I was like thinking about this as okay lah, how's the engine like? I'm looking at it. Then but yeah, no power lah. Cars shit like no power at all. There's one
Yeah.
guy in it's in Johor Bahru, Evo Club, remember? The fella has got few smarts. He buy and keep for parts and stuff. You know, he was like,
How to? This car cannot get past anymore, right?
he had a smart for two, I think, and he bought some cars and kept for parts, like, no.
I know,
So
but this car cannot get past already, right?
yeah, you cannot get parts. The whole thing is not there, and
Yeah, because
then plastic.
Mercedes sold Smart to Geely, ma.
Yeah, so
So I don't think Geely will care about producing parts for old Smart Roadsters. So, yeah,
it's
65K.
plastic. It's plastic body panels and body.
Yeah. It's all plastic, right?
So you can't knock and repair. It's just fiber and repair and that kind of stuff. The interior is horrible.
Horrible.
Power is non-existent.
Oh my god.
Maybe if the car was like 10, 15K, I'll buy, put a different engine inside.
Hayabusa.
Oh.
It'll cost
Okay.
more.
What's the next one? Chiang, come. What's the next car? I'll buy the Toyota. I'll buy the Toyota.
Me too.
Confirm Toyota cannot fight lah. Buy Toyota.
Chiang, I'm disappointed with you.
Yeah lor. Cannot fight lah, these two. Apa ni? This is not even a
1.8
comparison.
Not even a
engine,
contest, eh.
Not even
convertible,
fair. Yeah.
manual, some more.
Yeah. Of course, MRS ah. Who is that voted for the Smart?
Fire the fella.
Yeah.
It's called what? Mid runabout. What? MRS meaning?
Don't know.
MRS. It's a mid runabout. You know
Yeah, I can't remember.
You know the Japanese, they come up with the
Mid-ship
abbreviation
runabout.
first, right?
It's called midship runabout.
Yeah, they come up with the abbreviation first, then they make up the rest.
But I don't know how midship runabout is MRS, not MSR.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be the replacement for the MR2, ma,
Correct.
Yeah.
right? Then they try to copy the Porsche Boxster's design.
Mm.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
S
Japanese
is
can get away
fiber.
with anything, right? Right? Japanese can outright copy something and then people won't say a word.
No, Tana, it's midship runabout sports.
Yeah, so say it's midship roundabout. It's MSR.
No,
but they call it
midship
MRS.
runabout dash sports. S stands
Oh,
for sport.
Midship
Ah.
roundabout sports.
Sport.
Midship. Why the ship? Where the ship come from? I don't know.
No, midship means the engine in the middle lah.
SHIP. Ship.
Yeah, midship.
You know, CRV is also something runabout, right?
I think it's comfortable runabout vehicle.
Yeah, I mean the Japanese they come up with their own. I don't know lah. They form their own grammar, you know. Yeah,
Comfortable runabout vehicle. You're right.
yeah. Then the Red 4 also what runabout activity vehicle or something like that. They like
Something
the
like
word
that, yes.
runabout lah.
Yeah.
They like it the runabout word. Yeah,
I Google
Japanese.
what is the HIV runabout.
No.
I got it.
Okay. Here, read this. Recreational active vehicle with 4-wheel drive.
Oh, recreational activity vehicle. Yeah, yeah.
Or
Okay. HRV.
robust accurate vehicle.
What
Okay.
about HRV?
High rider.
Wow!
Revolutionary vehicle. High rider revolutionary vehicle.
Yeah, I mean they have their, but what I like is when the Japanese create a name instead of all these kind of abbreviations, especially Toyota lah, they're damn good way. Aristo, Altezza,
Celsius.
Estima. Valfire,
Yeah.
Alphard. You know, they are damn
Altezza.
good at it. Toyota is damn good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They all just sound so good. Especially Aristo. Yo,
That lost the plot.
what the hell? Aristo, Altezza. Fantastic names. Supra. High resale value, HRV.
Ah, you
Not
got
wrong,
that.
not wrong. Damn high resale value.
Damn high.
Okay, come on, next one.
Round 2.
Round 2. Ooh,
Renault.
Renault Megane.
I love this car so much.
I don't like the interior, but I like the exterior.
Oh yeah, the exterior is nice.
192,000. This car is nice, lah. This car is damn nice, lah.
Is it Albert's old car? Is it? No.
You know? Oi, what's this?
Wow.
Hyundai
i30N.
E20.
I've never driven the Hyundai, unfortunately.
Me too.
But I'm sure it's a quite a accomplished like rally pedigree
Yeah, I
car.
heard a lot of people sing praises about the car. I haven't driven it. Oh, Caldina. Yeah, I
Oh,
love that
yes.
name as well. Caldina. Amazing, Toyota. The way they name their cars. So, I don't know lah. I've never driven the Hyundai. And somehow, I don't know why Hyundai, I couldn't find a way to love them. I don't know why.
Put it this way. In 10
Yeah.
years, will this be a collectible car? Will this say like, oh, I had a high performance Hyundai or Hyundai? Versus like, oh, I had a Megane. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
and
man.
yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
And the Megane is a car, at least the Megane I've driven, like, you know, I don't get the logic how the car behaves the way it behaves. I don't get the engine behind it, the way it grips the road, the way it drives, the front LSD. Wow, it's just mad car.
I know why Mike Yap said Hyundai for him, because
Why?
it looks like a Volkswagen Golf.
I heard it's good. You're correct. I heard it's good, rally and all that stuff. But will I aspire to come out, look at the Hyundai like, wow, I don't know.
Oh yeah, okay. I won't park the car and turn back and look at it and then go, I will never do that to a Hyundai.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a good-looking Hyundai?
One of my first sports car which I bought, which never ran more than 20 km. I only went once for a coffee in A&W, was the Hyundai Escort. My first sports car, so they say. I bought one. Yeah.
No, I really want Hyundai to make something sexy,
Yeah.
right? So far, every attempt that Hyundai is doing, trying to be sexy, in my eyes, they don't work. It feels like a lady wanting to impress you, and then she overdress, she over makeup. You know, she wear a sexy dress, then she go and put a hairband. I don't know, with a ribbon here. You know, I don't know, man. Is there a Hyundai that looks sexy?
I want to select one comment, Bobby. This one
Yeah.
is so good. Billy had a comment.
Yeah.
I once had an ex-colleague who drove a CRZ. He had a girlfriend. After the girlfriend met a guy who drove a Megane RS, and she said bye-bye to my friend.
What the hell?
So
I'm sure it's not about the car.
Yeah.
So, no, I can't comment because I never driven the car. I'm sure it's good.
No, we have a friend who brought the girlfriend together to look at a GT86 that he wanted to buy used. And then the girlfriend got together with that guy with the GT86.
Serious.
Yeah, and ditch him. Okay, that's a
Did he at least
funny.
buy the car? No.
At the end, he bought another GT86. Yeah.
If I was him, I will never want to buy a GT86 ever in my life. I phobia. I like, screw this car. I don't want to buy anymore. So
Maybe the GT86 guy took a bullet for him.
Oh well, I mean,
I don't know.
I just saw them at Genting at Chin Swee last Saturday. Anyway, yes, for real. Yeah, I was with that friend and saw that ex-girlfriend with the guy. Oh, when my I shouldn't say more. I'm so bad. Then when my friend bought a GT86, the guy bought GR86.
That's why I say, bro, I would never buy a GT86 anymore. I will just say, I reject the brand.
No, never mind. He got a better girl now.
Wow,
Okay,
good for him.
okay. Yeah. He got a
Yeah.
much better girl now. Anyway.
But you know, like I don't know, like, but when I had a car and I actually sold the car and I didn't even drive the car after that because you know what I mean, of my ex-girlfriend. And I just never bought a car again. I just as a car, like, no, I just reject completely. So, yeah. Completely.
Oh, Hyundai got a sexy car. The original Genesis Coupe. I think that is sexy. That one is branded Hyundai, but the model name is called Genesis. Then they take that model name and launch a brand after it, right? We all know that part of the history. Yes, that's a sexy car. That's a sexy car.
2008,
Yeah, man. The
Looks a
Genesis
bit
Coupe.
a proper sports car.
Yeah. It looks proper.
Wow, 3.8.
Oh, yeah. It has a
V6.
huge engine. Yeah.
That's a sports car, like, you know, you put a big engine inside.
Yeah. Oh. Chiang, why you do this to me?
Right.
No. He always like to do Gao Mi and find the cheapest RS6 out there. No, around there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the new Santa Fe looks great, but it's not sexy. Ooh, Panamera or RS6?
Wow. Which Panamera?
Wow, the current gen way.
Yo.
Wow.
One is
But this
more
is
reliable.
but this is a 3 liter lah.
One is more reliable, lower road tax.
Hey, but I got a friend who bought a brand new Panamera and his car like misfire.
And then what happened?
Then he then pissed like keep sending back.
Brand new.
Damn.
Yeah, brand new. That's the thing, these are mass produced stuff, right? If you're unlucky, you're unlucky.
Most likely the knock sensor got a leak lah.
Like don't know how many rounds he sent back way. Anyway.
Because sometimes wiring got issue, it leaks to the knock sensor and then they just could not fix it. Like.
Yeah.
Same way some more. My heart gravitates towards the RS6.
Yeah. But the Panamera is slow lah. The base Panamera damn slow. Damn slow. But your road tax is only 2,000 ringgit compared to 6,006.
It's crazy that the Porsche is actually a safer choice in this comparison.
Yeah, because that's the base Panamera, right? Yeah.
I'm still amazed at the V8 from the Audi lah, you know.
Yeah.
I've driven the S6 also. Wow. The way the car pulls, man. Amazing.
Okay, so it's obvious the Panamera is the one that people want.
Yeah.
Understandably. Right? Sexy.
Okay.
Round 4. Whew. I like AMG AMG GT. Oh, the rim. Oh my god. Yo, this price already or now?
Oh my god. Bobby, I might be selling my Porsche.
Can you remove the red sticker after you
Can.
buy?
Sure can. If
You know,
cannot,
this
sticker
kind of
away.
bot is the Americans that do this, you know. And sorry to say the black community. Yeah, they like this kind of wheel setup.
That's a
Oh
good
my,
price.
that's a damn good price. This car is fun. Crazy, bonkers, stupid fun.
Like now I put in
Like
front of you here, 997 turbo or a 2015 MGT.
AMG GT for me.
Exactly,
Wow.
man. Why
AMG
would I
GT
want to
for
buy
me.
a 997 turbo?
AMG GT for me.
The
Way
look,
more
interior,
emotion,
power, emotion, the sound.
way
Wow.
more gila babi. You know, I may crash and die, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
You
People will
know,
hear me pass away while I crash.
it's
You know?
a crazy car. This car is okay. What's the next car? I'm curious.
And it's
Lexus
only
LC
political.
500. What the?
Oh,
Oh
MP4,
my god! This is the
MP4.
MP412C. This is not
Yeah,
650. Yeah.
yeah.
wow.
Wow, different level. Eh. Wow, one is a
Wow.
hooligan, one is a precise supercar. So, Tana, now you feel lucky you did not
Oh,
buy
I,
that option
I, I
MP4,
felt,
right?
I felt so lucky because I work out the maths of the parts and all that.
Not
Maybe it's
doesn't make
math,
sense.
no logic.
Yeah, doesn't make sense. Yeah,
Um, I don't know. I think it's nice to the fact I have a McLaren, but my heart still goes towards the Mercedes AMG dealer. I think the package, the engine, the sound, the fact, yeah, you can hear the sound. Like the sound is McLaren is turbo. You know, it's just fast and you know, no lah, Mercedes lah for
but
me.
both are different level, right?
Yeah, long. I buy the McLaren. I can go to really high end places. I park. They're like, wow, McLaren coming into it's different level, like no. Where else
No
the
lah,
Mercedes
no
go?
lah.
I go for my drivers club.
Okay lah, okay
Okay
lah.
lah.
I think the AMG GT punches above its class in terms of representation. Like, let's assume now you see Gumball 3000, right?
Yep.
You have Bugattis, you have McLarens, you have Koenigseggs. You won't feel weird seeing a AMG GT rolling by.
True.
True.
It's not
But
like you must have
also,
an AMG 1 to join them. No,
no.
AMG GT, AMG GT and the Nissan GTR somehow can mix with cars that are multitudes more expensive
Yes.
and
For
still
me,
look the part.
now my mind is like, wow, I can actually afford a AMG GT. Wow.
No, Tana, you can afford a McLaren. McLaren, bro.
McLaren. What car do you drive? Buy a McLaren.
Yeah, people say, wow, I think the MG GT also not bad until you open the doors of the McLaren.
What?
Then the AMG look like pedestrian. Suddenly look like pedestrian car.
You know the McLaren battery you cannot buy. You cannot buy
Uh-huh.
one battery. It's a different battery altogether. The battery comes with its own BMS.
Oh,
It's a
it's
McLaren
crazy.
battery. It's a McLaren battery. You can't buy your own battery.
Okay,
Wow.
given my income level, I think I will stick with the AMG GT. I don't think I can afford to take care of a MP412C
Hmm.
the way I cannot, neglect things. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't think I can. I'm at that level lah.
yeah.
But
McLaren is riddled with electronic issues lah.
Hmm.
yeah, but it's a bargain lah at this price to
Yeah.
get a McLaren because no way in hell. I mean, the McLaren MP412C is another whole level of supercar. It's one that slaughters 911 turbos.
What's funny
Older.
was last year there was one selling for 670. Yeah.
What, 670K?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the market value of the McLaren, I would say, right? It's just this particular one, I don't know why. Maybe crashed before or whatnot. Don't know.
Or maybe owner needs to liquidate fast. That's it.
Given that this one has a 650 front, I suspect it has been crashed before. Lah.
Ah,
Maybe.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's not uncommon to have crashed McLarens.
I like the number plate. Obi. The number plate says
Mm-hmm.
UR650S. It's got a personality issue. Wait, I'll show you the picture. 1 second. I share my screen. It's got a fake personality disorder.
So he
Where is
want
it?
to
See,
convince himself.
you are 650S.
650.
Marry yourself. You are 650S. You are 650S.
And it's a 6505 number plate, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
the number is-
affirmations, man.
See, you are 650S.
But the front of the 650 does look better than the front of the MP4. Lah.
Oh yeah, miles apart. No doubt.
Yeah,
about it. But
yeah.
this, look at that fiber all around. Wow, nice lah. Looks good actually.
So sad, when they came out with this car, they call it the successor of the F1.
No way.
Bobby,
And now the
call McLaren. Look at this tire minor fault. Call McLaren Center.
I mean, when they came out with this car, they do a photo shoot together with the F1, the successor of the F1, blah, 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 blah.
Not
Then the
even
F1
close.
is worth 20 million US dollar, and then this one is 300,000 ringgit. Oh my God. Somebody please buy this car and save it, It doesn't deserve to be sold at this price. It's an insult. Oh, there's another one, 400 plus.
400.
There's another one, 499. Wow, prices really come down. Nobody wants McLaren. Wow, this one full change. Wait.
Walao, eh.
Back, you can't change lah.
It's like a thing, man.
Yeah, man. Because it fits,
Do you know the same
Yeah.
tub that F1C is used in the P1? The same tub.
Oh.
Never changed.
Yeah, lah. Sad, the resale value. So sad. So sad. Anyway, let's see how people vote. A very ugly AMG GT or a modern MP412C. Okay. AMG GT wins. Yeah, but you cannot chase the McLaren with the AMG GT. Totally different level. Anyway, that's the last of our Duke Where's My Car. Hope you guys had fun voting with us. And thank you so much, Tana, for joining us. And thank you, Con, for joining
Thank you,
us.
Bobby. Thank you, Tana.
Yeah. So, yeah. Enduro is coming up, and I'm limiting participation for this round because it's a small Enduro. And till we meet again, Tana, you have anything to add?
Oh, there's a guy earlier which asked about what to do before checkups. Go see a mechanic, get the car checked. And I think the one thing I must say is Thailand is nothing to worry about. A lot of workshops there. You can go and have your car sorted. Nothing to worry about the Thailand. It's not as scary.
So you're buying a used car, you need someone to give you an eye, look for Tana. Tana can help you check. And then if you follow Con is selling a lot of cars. If you have a car for sale or looking for a car, you can also PM Con.
Thank you.
Since Mike Yap is here, if you're not happy with your car's handling or you want to tune your car to get more power, look for Mike Yap, Mike's Garage. All right. Yeah. So we have all kinds of friends here.
Yes.
All right. So
It's a lovely
take care,
community to be
guys.
a part of.
Yeah. Amazing community. And should I get a G20 or a 218i? Oh, of course, get a G20. Get a used G20. You get a used G20. Okay. No comparison.
G20.
Okay.
G20,
No comparison. Get a G20.
Yeah.
All right. It handles more tidier than an AMG GT.
Yes.
It handles more what?
handles
Tidier.
tidier than an AMG GT. No lah, AMG GT is gila lah, right?
Yeah, it's gila.
Yeah, exciting. MK8 good for long-term value? No, no, it won't keep its value. No. Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't sell an MK8 now. It's hard to sell.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good night, guys. Thank you
Good
so
night.
much. Thank you, Tana. Thank you, Con. Good
Thank you,
night. See
Bobby.
you next week.
Bye.
Bye.